YouTube channel. How you doing?
Pretty good, Great Outdoors, Biggie. How are you?
Doing all right.
Would you like to compare some data today?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Let's see if we can get everybody in the chat.
All right, let's wait a few minutes for people to get on.
Because I post stuff on Facebook and whatnot.
It just popped up. The notification just popped up.
Did it?
Yep.
You know, I post stuff on Facebook for people to see, but not everybody who watches YouTube are
members of the group. You're correct.
Exactly. So I have stuff to share.
Well, I got a lot of stuff to share too, so let's do it.
All right, cool. I'm not hitting trail cam footage yet. I'm just going to show stuff that we've gathered.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
That I have transferred from. But all right, I'm going to show everybody the computer screen. Hey, what's up, guys?
Weasel, what's up? How you doing,
Graham buddy? Jam, Patsy. Hey, what's up, Weasel? All right. See, we with this I got the computer going. I'm going to share stuff that you ain't going to see unless you're on Facebook or talking to me personally. So we understand not everybody is on, you know, affiliated sites to where you could get this kind of media. So I want to go through and show you guys some stuff that we have. You know?
It's Josh and Biggie, Biggie. It's Josh and Biggie, Biggie.
Like a lot of my stuff is night vision footage. Like my good stuff. But I'll go through. Let me look at the chats. Okay, I'm gonna flip my camera around.
Okay.
All right. I want to see how. Move this up. I want to make sure you can actually see my computer. Yeah. This is all stuff that I have. Well, not all. This is just stuff that I pulled from my
Okay, let me ask you a question, Squatch Topic.
Yeah.
How many pictures do you actually have?
Well, oh my God. I max out cards. I've deleted cards because they were maxed out. I've been collecting data trail cam wise down there since 2016. No. 2007 is when I started going in those woods. Because that's when my wife and I hooked up.
Saying that's 6 years of data then.
Well, that's trail cam data until I realized what I was getting on there. And then I started doing my research. I thought it's been 4 years, but I looked into the dates of whenever I got my videos. And this one here's 5 years old.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that. 5 years old. But my phone told me. It said it was posted into my pics 5 years ago. But here we go, guys. Here, I'll start.
Ooh.
Oh, what did you see something you liked?
Well, I seen Chaka on the trail.
Oh, yeah. We'll get there. Now, check this out. Dog Man Adlet is what I call it. I'm going to show you guys a photo. I don't know. I might have the close up in somewhere here, but check this out. All right. This was taken with an ESS LNB night vision handheld camcorder. I'll show you, but I think it's in the closet. But yeah, this is a handheld device. This is what is happening around our camp.
Hello, Todd. How you doing? I see you.
Now, right here, if you can see my mouse cursor, look right here. You see this.
DA's in here. How you doing, DA?
What's up, everybody? All right, you got this right here. Now, here's a shoulder. Right here's a shoulder. And then this goes a whole way down here as a hand. Okay. Now look at the height from the bottom of the tree to the top. And if you, how do I zoom this? This is it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, crap. You going, oh, okay. I'm just learning computers, guys. I don't know much.
That's because
All
we're
right.
computer
You can
literate.
barely
We're
see it on here,
old
right? But right there, right where my cursor's at,
I see a face.
right here, my cursor's right on it. That is Fala. That is a white Sasquatch that we talk about. I called it the handler, but Weasel decided to name her Fala. And then here is the adlet. As you can clearly see, this is not a Sasquatch. Look at the face, look at the ears. Now come down here. I know it's blurry because this is at a distance and it's nighttime, and the IR illuminator isn't all that great on here. But you can see the shoulder, and then it comes down to here. There's a hand or something right there. And then look at the height. You feel me?
Yeah, it's at least
Now,
10 foot or higher.
the next photo I'm going to show you is the same photo, filtered. I know it looks a little staticky and blotchy. Sorry. I'm not good at changing lighting and contrast and all that, but here's what I get. The face there got a little messed up, but look how clear you can see this. Is that a Sasquatch? I don't think so. That is not inbreeding. I'm sorry. I watched videos.
Oh, you can clearly see the picture is got the
Ear,
ears and all that.
ear,
Yep.
facial hair,
There's no
structure.
mistaking that
That
for
is
a
a
canine.
canine. Hey, what's up, Carol? Now you see
clearly
that is
see
a
it's a canine.
canine, and that is a white Sasquatch standing right there next to it. They work and they hunt
So,
together.
with that being said, then that means that you're showing evidence of a dog man and a Bigfoot together, which
Yes,
backs
they
up
work.
my
They
theory
hunt.
of the dog man and Bigfoots run together.
Yes, they hunt together, and they. I have a feeling that they use them as if we do our canine species.
Correct. That's
What
what
is
I thought too.
this? I don't
Like
even
how
know
we
what
use
this
our
is
pit
right
bulls and
yet.
all that. Yeah.
Oh, there's night vision footage. Yep, right here, right here, up. So you got to take in mind, like where you see, sometimes we don't notice things. We're scanning. We sleep out here, or not sleep in the woods at night. We stay up until the sun comes up, and then we sleep in our hammocks when we're down there. Goes right up. Oh, no, no, no. Let me go to a different one. I was laying in a hammock recording this stuff. There, right there.
Yeah, I
Did
see
you
something
see?
there.
Look at that. You can see the whole silhouette right there. Let me zoom. Let me see if I can zoom on. I don't see that option on here. Full screen. Boom. When I moved it, wait, I don't know because
How you doing today, Carol?
Let me see here.
Yes, that's eye shine and a silhouette of the whole head and face.
Well, they move the way they move. I see why people would look at them as animals because of the way they move. But I'll tell you that I've taken people to my site, and
You know what's funny is when you did
this
that
is
or
my
whatever, you
first
could see.
recording.
Yeah.
My first recording. It was following me through the woods. Blue, get off of your cage, man. You're a 110-pound dog. You're going to break it. Gracias. Yeah, that scared me. That did. That scared me. Those eyes were very wide.
How
And
far
it
apart
was
you
just
say
watching me.
that eye
But
shine
what
is?
was crazy is I had my night vision things on, and before I hit record, it was standing up at full height. It was 7.5, 8 foot tall. And then I was being a smart aleck. I was like, I see you. and silently it just dropped down to my eye level. Like if it were a bear, you would have heard dook dook or something like that. There was no feet plants. That thing just silently crouched down to my level, and I hit record. I looked off to my side. I seen that there were several more there, and I just put down my goggle and I started walking away.
Okay, how do I
That's
switch?
why the video is so short.
Here, let me show you the evidence I got of double eye shine.
It's hard to get them because the way they look around the trees.
Right there. It's about the same.
Seriously, y'all stay on. I'm going to blow your mind with some of the stuff I have. While he's getting his stuff together, I'll just let these play through. That's the awesome thing. We could have two things going at once. I'll stay, since my videos are silent.
You can actually see it too if you watching the thing right here, like in the blue. You can actually see the silhouette of the body go by.
Here, let me pause this so people will focus on what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I said if you watch in the shadows, though, you can actually see in the blue, you can actually see a silhouette go by.
Okay.
See how it blocked out all the light?
Yeah. See, they're quick. They are extremely fast.
Right there, you see it? Double.
Here's a peeker. This is my favorite one of this video series from that night. You see, I start moving because I was trying to adjust myself in my hammock, and when I moved, he got frantic and started. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh crap! I think what it is, it knew I had my IR on it, and it knew. See how it looks side to side? I think it was trying to figure a way to bail out because it knew I had it in my sights, and it knew that I knew it was there. And it didn't know where to go. Because no matter what direction you split, I got you. So they can see blue lights. We're not 100% certain on that yet. Let me see, which one is this? There was an eye shine back there I seen. See it move? See, the IR illuminators suck right there. They're too big again. They go in the trees. Literally, they climb and they're quick. So whenever you take this concept in, you going out there, you see one on the video, and then you blast it with your flashlight.
You can definitely see it in here, and you can actually see it moving back and forth, bobbing back and forth. You can see the head and all that move. See it? See it? If you watch it, you can see it. Which is funny. It's the same one you're looking
at. Yeah. It blinked. See it close its eye? And you could actually see the eyelid shut. See, Squatch Topic, we get out there. We stay out there all night long. I mean, we go live for a while, but the last time we went out there, we did go back to the house. I ain't gonna lie. You know, it was a holiday weekend. But, I had to spend time with my family too. But on a normal basis, when we go out there, once we stop our live, we're still out here doing stuff like this. Night vision. You know, we do things out there that if I put on YouTube, I would receive copyright hits. Yeah.
You're talking about doing the music and all that for them?
Yeah, they love Sesame Street, man. I got yanked out of my hammock once over that because my speaker died.
You can actually see the whole head in there move. See it bobbing right there?
All right, check this series out. You see this here? How there's that view, okay? Timestamp is 16. All right. 2/1/2020, okay? at 16:25:13. All right, watch this. Pay attention to the timestamps. This all happened the same day. Oh wait, that's the last part of it. Ah, man, darn it. Well, what happened was the camera got moved.
Skunk Ape says never given the dog man much thought. So
You can barely see this
you think
right in here,
runs with
but
Bigfoot?
on
Very
smaller
interesting.
pixel,
Yeah,
you can
I mean, we got proof that he does. You know, I mean,
look at this.
so
You see, there's a blur here. There's a blur here. There's a blur here. White clouds. White clouds. You know,
yeah,
I either
it's
think,
pretty shocking. I have a video. You guys probably already seen it, but those of you that ain't seen it, the dog man pops his head out of this hole, and then right after that, the Bigfoot pops his eyeball up into the hole, and I got the dog man when he pops his head out. You got the Bigfoot there too, standing right with the dog man. Same thing Josh has.
yeah, Ram Jam. I follow Bobby Cook.
See if I
I
can
follow
find it.
Bobby Cook. I'm trying to get him to do a YouTube channel. I told him I'd help him out. I like Bobby Cook's work. And Biggie, you should look into him too. NC Backwoods. He's good. I'll send you an invite later. But look at this. You have a head. There's the eye socket. Their eyes are about the size of a tennis ball. You got your cheek right here. Eyebrow. Very defined eyebrow.
You can see the clearly the whole head of the silhouette of the face and all that, the eyebrow, nose, mouth, and all.
This is a finger. This is a hand. This, I don't know what the heck that is. But this is a hand. Look at those fingers. She stole my trail camera off the tree. I got 7 pictures over a series of
All right,
3
I'm gonna switch you
minutes it
guys
added up
around
to.
and show you. Right here is the picture of the dog man in the video that I screenshot, and this silhouette right here, that black silhouette right there, is the Bigfoot. Bigfoot,
Nice.
dog man. Bigfoot, dog man.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, these pics all look the same, but they're all time stamped. They're all different. But that's Chaka. You hear me talk about Chaka? When I started down there, Chaka was my height. I'm only 5'4".
And to show you in the same hole
Now
where that
she's
dog
like
man
over
popped his head
7
in,
foot.
here is the Bigfoot right there. You can see the nose, the part of the face, the head part's up above it, and you can see the eyeball where he popped. This is when he popped in with that dog man.
Nice.
I mean, you can clearly see it. That's evidence. And you can see how the silhouette is not up no more and the
What's
dog
up,
is gone.
Oklahoma cryptids?
That's from Biggie.
Yeah.
That's great
I think
outdoors stuff that I
the
caught that
last
on.
pick of this series, I think, is up there. It is right there. Is a funny one. Look, you just get the top half of the head. But took my trail camera off the tree and buried it in the leaves, face down.
Nice. And you also notice too in this picture or whatever when they're on the trail cam, do you see it giving off like light?
Yeah, right there.
The trail cam of Shaka, do you see it giving off like light, like it's illuminating the light?
Every single one of them. And it looks like teeth almost.
I'm talking about the Bigfoot itself.
Giving off light.
Yeah. Like
No, I don't.
say like it looks like a flashlight.
Whenever where you see their eyes lighting
No, what I'm
up.
saying is I seen other pictures or whatever, and they said that they had Sasquatch on screen or whatever. It was illuminating light. It was absorbing the light and making it look like it was a white ghost in the picture.
You talking about the way their
When
eyes shine and whatnot.
I shine the whole body, the whole silhouette.
Oh, nice. Well, they also cloak. We have a photo of them doing that as well. Let me see what else have I got in here. Uh, Chaka, 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 head of Chaka. And that's just a blur right there in the corner. I don't know what that was. I honestly,
That right there, yeah. Let's go in
I
on that.
think it's a turkey. I'm not lying, guys. I think it's a turkey because there was videos on my trail cam
Yeah,
footage that had
but
there's chitlins hanging up there, jar of peanut butter. That doll that I made is right there. Oh wait, right there. Oh wait till I put the TF
Range
card in
F
there.
says, "How about the baby on the tree?"
The baby on the tree.
What was that in the middle of there?
What this?
No, the second picture, the one you just clicked over from. What is that?
This.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm about to release a video on this. I'm gonna release a video on that. Yeah, that's something crazy. And when I talk about, I wanted everybody to put trail cameras on the X's. Yeah, that's how Weasel and I do it down there. That's our first campsite. Whenever he had his first sight, and that's how my head was here. He was looking this way. Weasel's there. He looked this way. And the one day, Biggie and I were on a video chat. It was pouring down rain. We had tarps going the whole way around this, and they would lift the tarp up and peek at you too. It used to scare the crap out of me. You'd hear the tarp move. You look down, and there's a little head under there poking at you. The little kid one. There's little ones. There's big ones. I'm telling you, they're they're families. But uh, Biggie was on a video chat with me one night, and right here, Chaka was actually right here on this tree, peeking this way. For what was it, an hour and a half, dude? You were taking screenshots and watching this?
yeah.
It was literally, I actually have the pictures from the screenshots, but this is how we do it. You
Bro,
know,
why is that every time that we do a video or anything like that, somebody else has got to come in behind us?
I don't know. There's where the X. That's the old X. It ain't there no more. That's Weasel. Weasel Files. He just started. But yeah, that's Weasel. Look how big that X is. That was right at the lip of the ravine because we was walking the ravine and we climbed this. You can see it a slope. We climbed this. And then that's what was there. Oh, there you go. So that was the next structure. Hey, what's up, Kathy? Then we got I don't want to burn the woods down. Weasel looking intelligent. That was my view at night. Where I said when we would be under there, that was my view when we sleep out there, watching trying to gather physical, photos and evidence and videos of them. We go out there, we stay out there for days, for 2 to 4 days at a time. I
Here's
don't
a
know what
picture
this
of my
is.
spot, the bend, and then the big
This
fork that comes through it
this was
that points to the water.
check this out. When you're done with that, when you're done explaining that,
They at the spot or whatever, I don't even see this out there no more. I went out there yesterday and they took down a lot of the stuff.
oh yeah,
Yeah, they moved stuff around, took stuff down. They took the booby traps out or whatever. They took all the tree structures down, the little ones. They've been busy out there. They've been doing a lot of work.
wow. Check this out. You know those pictures that I had of the juvenile dog man? We had the big black dog man in it.
Yep.
When those pictures were taken from still shots from this video, that was seriously. Listen to this. Hang on, let me pause this and start it from the beginning. Pause. Start from the beginning. Let me turn this up so everybody can hear. That's me and Weasel down there. This is the same, or this, I don't remember if this was the same night or the night before he had his first encounter. But here, check this out. We heard something. Right, it was up in there.
That's my bush peeker.
Listen, right here. That scared the hell out of me. Because how close it was. And that's a cell phone's audio picking that up. You know where it was? There. Let me see if I don't know how to change the speed up. Oh, come on. This thing, it was right up in where these trees go. Let me see.
That's my other bush peeker. See, they see the head, nose, eyes.
I'll start going through. Go back to here.
Carol, do you think they make beds?
Yeah, right. It was right there.
In trees, yes, 100. We have proof of the nest in the grounds
Right
and
up
in the
here is where
trees.
we got that picture.
Let me see. I was just in there. I'll pull it up for you. Give me 1 second. Right here. That's the other one. Let me find a better picture.
It's tree break. That was a juvenile. It's not very high off the ground. There is a lot of juveniles over there. See, this is what we do. Take apples and you put them on a really tall stick. We did that. They get them apples too. Another time I had this entire thing loaded with gifts. See, another apple on a stick.
There's so much stuff to go through. It's hard to.
Another apple on a stick.
Just click on it.
There's my hammock right there. My duty was to watch that apple.
I'm gonna click over. Yeah, I'm looking for that nest still.
Apple.
But anyway, this right here is supposed to be the dog man, right? Somebody that attacked their family or whatever, and they cut the head off the dog man. And right here's the silhouette of the Bigfoot. But if you click on the picture, right there is the picture of the dog man. And
it sucks how they affect your equipment when they're around. You know what I mean? Like your cellular phone network.
That looks just like the same face.
That's how dark it is out there. There. That's how we did our surveillance.
Still trying to find the nest. Oh,
there's that apple I was supposed to watch. There's another apple I was watching on a stick.
All right, here's pictures of the nest. All this up in here is like really thick. Like if you look up in here, all this is really thick. You can see the eye shine from the one here. You can see the silhouette of the Bigfoot and the arm right here in the tree. And this right here was up in the nest. If you look up, if I had to go back and pull the video up, but the whole nest is covered. Like all this up here is like really thick, like on like the brushes on the ground. So
I was in that nest when we were on site too, because I was commenting on how I wanted to set a hammock there.
And I don't know if y'all noticed this or whatever, but look at that face.
I see it right there. Bottom. I see something in the bottom corner. It looked like a face, not where you circled.
But yeah, it is pretty awesome.
All right, check this print out.
Somebody's sending
First,
this.
I thought deer. At first, I thought deer. When I'd see stuff
The
like
face is
this,
something out of a nightmare. Yeah, it
I would
definitely is.
always think, okay, a deer stepped in a Sasquatch print. I think after seeing this so many times in the same pattern like that, I believe this is a dogman print.
I showed you Dogman prints or whatever. They have like almost like the characteristic of a Bigfoot print. They just dig in.
Yeah, because
That's
look right
called
here, the way the toes are right in here, the way it's structured, and it almost right here where toes would. I wish I casted this. See, you can see where toes dug in, but then you can see right here where it looks
I
like a
could imagine
path.
it, Weasel, for sure. When I was out there by myself, I turned around because I heard three. I heard a little baby Bigfoot run off. You can hear it. It's like little t and running off, and then all of a sudden you heard boom, 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 boom. But it was three of them coming running up on me, the bigger ones. I don't know why the little one ran off, but it ran off, and I got it on film. It's on one of the lives. I turned around to approach the Bigfoot's running up on me, and when I did that, that dog came down the hill and tried to attack me. And when I turned back around, it ran up the hill. And then when I turned back around, it's almost like a little chihuahua. You know how when you turn around, it wants to bite your ankle, and then when you turn back around,
Yeah,
it runs and it
I've had a
barks at you,
chihuahua
whatever. It's
before.
kind of like how it acted. So yeah, it is kind of scary though to think about that. You know, it'll attack you. I don't, me personally, I think if it really wanted to attack, it would just do it. You know,
Weasel.
so I think it was basically toying with me. I've had encounters with the dog man for sure. I've chased it on my lives. I chased it all through there.
Look at this though, right
Red eye
here.
shine. They give off red eye shine, which the dog man eye shine at the top of it was red, in the middle of it was like a orange, and at the right at the bottom of the eye was yellow, and it had crackling red veins, but the whole eye illuminated
Yeah,
red.
yeah, their eyes are red, dude.
I was only 5 feet away from it.
This is
It
not
was
natural.
it when I looked into its eyes or whatever. It gave me nightmares for like 2 to 3 days. I slept with my friend beside the bed. I had nightmares, and after that, I was fine. I mean, I was okay with it.
You know, when I leave my area, every time I go to sleep, I can see the woods. I don't understand it. Check this out, though. This was placed. See, you can tell the top of this is down that way. This was broken off of another tree and placed here the way this is. All right, let me see what else I got on here. I'm just flipping through pictures. We used to ring the triangle when Weasel and I would come in, so they knew it was us. That's a gift. And before anybody starts going on about, well, you leave them food, the other animal's going to get it. Yeah, when
Other
you
animals
first
do
start
get it,
doing
but
it, it'll happen. But since I've been establishing this spot with them, they, you see what I mean? Whenever other animals, not this area, animals go to this. There was a raccoon up here one night, but I sat there and watched
unknown. How you doing?
Sasquatch
I ain't
eating
seen you in
this
the group
stuff
before.
when I was laying in my hammock. But whenever animal tracks come across and go to the rock, this is a still shot from that video where that knocking was in. How do I blow it up? I don't have that option on this one. But yeah, right here. Right there. There's this little blotch. And then right in here, there's a big black one. But I think I have close-ups of that. If not, yeah. See? Right here. Weasel circled it. Weasel took this picture, mind you. That's a juvenile dog man. Adlet, I call them. But right in here, if it was zoomed in,
Yeah, I
I
remember
have
that picture or whatever. You used to
the
send it
tree
to me or
dog.
whatever when we first started talking. You said, "Do you see the Bigfoot here?" And I'm like, "No." And you're like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "I think that's a dog, man." I remember that picture.
Yeah, yeah, Weasel. Uh, that's the ravine. Look how steep those hills are right there. That's a heck of a climb. That Weasel was down in here last time we were live.
Somebody else asked me about the nest up in the tree. I found another picture up in the tree of a nest. And when you're out there, I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice. When you're out there, these things are thick. And somebody pointed out right here something in the picture, whoever sent it to me. But look at the one up here, right there. And then they
Mm-hmm.
pointed out another one right here. But this is up in the tree looking down at you. So this one here is up in the tree, up in the nest. You got to imagine this nest goes like way out, like way big. So you can't see up in there. It's so thick like it is right here in the middle of the screen because I lit it up.
Right.
But he's peeking right out over the branches of this nest, looking down at me. This is
Nice.
me from the ground looking up.
Yeah, they're definitely in the trees.
So somebody asked
Um,
about nest, and there's
yeah,
another nest that I found evidence of on mine.
when I was talking about the gifting area, when animals come in, I found deer tracks coming up to the gifting spot one day. About 40 feet away from the gifting spot, I found this. Now,
Yeah,
if you
that
look,
deer that was dead. That's
got
crazy.
cut. Front legs are both compound fractures. Okay. Got one leg facing this way, this leg's twisted up this way. The head is completely gone. It's smashed right here. Those are skull remnants and even an eye. And this deer went to the gifting spot and tried to steal from the squatch that I'm researching, and this was a result of it. It got manhandled, it got slammed, it got its head stomped on a log, and they took its liver. That's why I was hanging liver in the trees that time I went down there, because they took its liver.
This is twisted on my active hotspot. This is funny because this is upside down, and that's the root ball. I don't know what it means, but that's what they did.
I think that's their mailbox. You found one of them's home there is nearby. The upside down tree. That's from what I gather, that's their mailbox. All right, check this out. You see how these trees are laid down in a grid?
We took
People
this
say, "Oh, why
picture.
don't I find footprints?"
We took this picture because
They do that.
Josh. This is from Biggie. You see this right here? We
Yeah,
thought we seen something here, but I noticed that we caught the mirror image in the thing where they cloaked. You see it?
I
Biggie
see
has
it right. The
pictures.
blur. Yeah, I can see it between the trees.
Yeah, you see
That's
this?
what I've been talking
We
about.
were we were looking at this thinking that this was a Sasquatch, so we took a picture of it. And when we did it, this is where the little stick was hanging with the little thing where they built the traps. See it? I took this picture, and if you look right here, you see it? The blur.
Yeah,
So
I
I
always
have
thought
them
my trail
cloaking
cameras
on.
were messed up
I have
because
them
I'd catch
cloaking on
these
camera.
moving on
Plus,
them.
if you look over here, this is all blurry too, right here, whatever, where it looks like a head. That's
But
proof
guys, look
on
how much
camera.
farmland is in woods is around there. That's my campsite. Look at all that terrain. Oh, there's Chaka's head again. Oh, I used to go in caves, abandoned mines, and stuff like that. Those are flashlights. Those are IR illuminators to brighten this up more because the IR illuminator in this
And if you
sucks.
guys want to see again, right here is another blurred image up
There's
on
another
the,
gift.
and it
Yep.
almost looks like two eyeballs and a head right in the middle of it. But who, you know, what this is what it looks like.
what I like about this gift that I left them, they played with this for months until they broke its arm off. And when its arm broke off, they split it straight down the middle like you would field dress an animal to open it up for its to take its fur and to see what was on the inside. But that was after they broke it. I mean, I would go down there and find this thing all over the woods, like
Here's a
all
footprint
different
I found out
locations
there.
in the wood. There's an
It
old bunker
wasn't
I had.
castable, but you can see the dirt piled up here where it stepped and pushed down, and the foot of it's right here, the toes. I found that out there.
This was a bunker I built, and I used to survey that entire ridge line with these night vision binoculars. And as you see, I'd go in with my ghillie on when I go into there, and I'd post up in there. Sucks when it's cold because my vape freezes.
Right.
But there's my
Oh wait, it's down
window
right there.
where my binoculars would stick out. And they took every single stick and carried them down to the ravine and piled them up in the ravine, and they dropped it all the way down to here. I was so mad because that took me like 2-3 hours to build. They probably sat there and watched me build it and laughed at me. Yeah, I would spend nights in these things that I'd make like this and just survey. This is years ago. You guys already seen this. That's a coon that went to the gifting spot. The hill mark is right there. And you see it comes out, it does the hammer foot style, everything. That would have been messed up to cast, but that is a footprint. That coon was right next to the gifting spot. He tried to tamper with a gift I left, and it came over and got squished. You see what I mean? You establish a gifting spot, them animals are going to learn. They don't go near it. This is old footage way before YouTube was a twinkle. Away from my spot. It's pretty thick back in here. This is just entering. All right. There was an eye shine down there. That was a deer. But over in here, there was another eye shine that I caught that wasn't a deer. Nice print.
Where'd it go? Oh, that's the video. It popped over to my video. I put my hand on it. This is found in my driveway. What I want to show people is on a big footprint. When you find a big footprint, if you don't find this little bubble right here on the outskirts of the big footprint, 9 times out of 10, it's not a real print.
Alrighty. The doorway.
All big footprints that I've ever seen, out of all the years that I've been looking at prints, it always has this little bubble thing right here.
Every time. Out. Unless it's a dog man print, there's a little tree structure. That's a nice print. See, there's what I was talking about. They played with it and then they broke it.
Next to my truck.
I found it the one day, and it was funny the way I found it because this is exactly how I found them. They were right there at camp, laying just like that. I walked up and I took the picture of it, laying on the ground like that, or on a rock. They broke its arm off, and this is like 3 months after I laid it there as a gift.
Carol says, let's see. Why does it always do that? Why do phones do that? It's so annoying.
I was going to say, bet they laugh at you guys at times. They do. I bet you they do.
That's what she said. For some reason, it's not letting me pull the shot. There it goes.
Here's a water hole here. See, there's a big water hole here, and you got a smaller water hole here. But this is a gulf with trees. They use this one. They use
Like
this one.
another good thing is, like I
Camp.
like whatever is.
Let
Look
me
at these
see.
scratch marks in the tree.
Yeah, camp is over here. So look, guys, when you're seeing lights here it is. Look, when you look up this way, you have up top from where camp is, you have the gazebo from the pool. You look this way, there's that garage I say. Up here you got a barn, but look how this ridge is. How it's a big soup bowl. And then you have something way over here. When I'm shining my camera down that hill, it's coming this way. Where we're seeing all those eye shines and whatnot peeking at us at the camp, playing peekaboo, they're coming from this way.
Nice.
There's the layout, so you know where the lights are coming from. And then look, we camp here. That house that you see lit up on camera, like with all the Christmas light stuff, is this one here, way over there. Site 2 is over here. There's the one water route from camp. There's the other one. See? I think they would come around from camp to this one here too. If they're in my area right there. You see what I mean? They're going to use this one before they use this one because you have a house right here over watching this one, and you have a dock here, and you have a dirt road or something right here. So they're going to utilize this one. I want to put trail cams here, but this is their property, and I do not know who they are, so I can't do that. That's what I use for thermal.
Yeah, I don't like to do that kind of stuff either without getting permission going on other people's lands. You guys seen that when I went out to Hatchet Man Road? Somebody's like, "Well, just go in there." I'm like, "No," because it says do not. It said private property, stay off, keep out, and I don't do that. So
It's different.
I
Can't
mean,
just
I
leave
know
it
you can just
organized
walk
on.
up in there, and if you got caught, they would just say you're not supposed to be in here, and then they can give you trees passing signs, like a thing or whatever to stay out of. You get caught in there again, you go to jail. But I don't do that. I don't try to break the
That's
law.
that's a handprint that I casted.
A handprint?
That's that handprint I casted.
Oh wow, nice.
That's that one that our first cast we ever did. It looked like crap.
Yeah, is
That's
that the
that
one you thought
handprint.
was a Bigfoot foot? And I said, well, that kind of looks like a hand.
Yeah, what made me mad was I wasted all my casting stuff on
Nice.
this. And then we walk around the tree and there's a 21-inch footprint perfectly laid with another footprint in it. And then another little foot. Yeah, this one. That's 21 inches.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
the
you got
21 incher.
juvenile
Yeah,
print in
that's
here.
nice.
And then you have
It's
a
got
smaller
three.
one right here, which this one here, look at the toes, digs in. I think this was the dog.
And if you look off to the left of it in the middle is a deer print.
This would have been a beautiful, beautiful cast.
Yeah, that's nice.
27 feet away from our hammock.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
They don't get that big, my behind. Look, it's the same size as my tripod. There it is being measured. There you go. Bam. Well,
I'm gonna show y'all a picture that
21.
Biggie took.
Oh, that's cute. I like raccoons. My wife don't like them. There's the cast I had of the hand. It looks like crap. That's my daughter's one of her favorite toys.
This is one way to do it right here, guys. Boots on the ground. That's
That's
Chris from
right.
the channel. That's Biggie from the channel. This is how we do it. You
Yo,
see how we
remember
got our
this,
walking
Biggie?
sticks with the fort, and our drinking water bottle, and yeah.
We talked
You
about
gotta,
this a little while
you
ago.
gotta, you gotta be a patriot, and we do live in the United States. If you wonder what I'm doing,
Oh, wait.
I'm cooking s'mores. Yeah.
When we go on our trip, man, we're gonna be eating some of that ready fast food, or whatever it's called. You remember this, Biggie?
Yep.
How about you explain that to the people since you were the one that noticed it? Because my head, this is behind me. I explained this earlier, but let's hear your point of view.
Okay. When I was talking to Josh on a live, we were on like we are here, but we were on the phones together. We weren't
It was
on YouTube
Messenger.
channel. He was laying in his hammock and he had the phone facing like I'm facing me. Well, I kept seeing something behind him, and it would be like one eyeball, and then it'd be like two eyeballs, and then it'd be like one eyeball, and then it'd be like two eyeballs, and I seen it go up to Mr. Weasel in his hammock. Now, I'm not going to go into details of the whole story though of what happened to Mr. Weasel at that time, but pretty sure he can tell you. It was incredible though, that's for sure.
Mind you,
And
this is underneath of the tarp that was covering our hammocks.
yeah, but I'm saying it kept coming up. Yeah, but it was underneath the tarp on the side that Weasel was on.
Yeah.
Remember when I seen it go up to his? I'm just saying it went up to him, and I'm not gonna say that something, but something happened
I
there.
heard Weasel snoring.
He can he can tell people if he wants.
This went on for an hour and a half.
It
See,
was a
there's
long
I
time.
broke it
It did all
down.
the way up until the morning time.
He just kept snapping pictures and sending them to
There's
me.
Biggie over there just chilling, having a big old bonfire.
Nice. I wish I was there for that.
Yeah, that's
See,
a nice
there's where
camping trip. That's
it's over
me
here
at
right
Fort
now.
Custer, man. I go out there or whatever, and yeah, man. People say that the species ain't real. I was out there when I first went out for my first live, and
My
I
daughter drew
watched
that.
one jump out of a tree and jump into a pond and then run up the side of the bank. It was crazy.
Check this out. This was posted on our Facebook page. This was Don Juan's first time out at our spot. He left the next day. This is Bigfoot, huh? That was me last week. That's before I took a Friday night camping trip with Josh and my coworker, which is the coworker is Mr. Weasel, that I've called crazy for the last 2 years. No, I look crazy telling people what I seen and heard. You're not on the top of the food chain in that valley. This is not easy for me to post. Believe what you want. Most of you I've invited here, I'll call your BS. Nothing moves like that. Quiet, watching you. I got instant goosebumps, almost teared up when it did a loud double whoop. I didn't sleep in a hammock. On the ground beside the fire felt safer. Well, thanks for reading this. I hope you enjoyed my first encounter with the species. Yo, he didn't sleep in his hammock that night. He did. He slept next to the fire. My daughter drew this for me. She said these little things here are eye shines in the background. That's the footprint, and that's a Bigfoot.
Aw, bless her heart.
Yeah, I love it. There's one shirt I did. Uh, is this the end of the file? Oh no. There's there he is up in a tree before he seen what he seen. Yeah, he's already seen the videos from these. Look at this.
That's a deer that my brother took. A picture of a deer.
What this?
No, the picture I just showed.
Oh, that looks like a chest cavity right here. This is where I was getting that eye shine video, guys. This is where it ended. All right, that eye shine I showed you. This is where it ended. You can see the arm when it touches the tree. It begins to close. Oh wait, there you go. When the arm touches the tree, it begins to cloak. You can see the arm, the elbow going into the shoulder. You can see the darkness of the armpit. You have the chest cavity right here. And then what's up here? Oh, it's a head. It's one of those white ones.
Somebody from the Great Outdoors, Biggie, posted this to the group or whatever, circled it, and you tell me what you see there beside the tree right there.
Blow that up. Can you please?
I don't know how to blow it up. Oh wait, let's see. The plus. You tell me what you see.
I see a face there, and I see something down there at the bottom too, bro.
You see the ears on it though, and all that. The face
Yes,
and the
I
body
do.
standing right here beside it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody sent that to me and said it was the dog man in the daytime.
That's my equipment I use.
And there's no way. There's like no mistaking that though. That's the face that popped out of the hole, and you can see the ears. I mean,
You got it's visual evidence, bro.
yeah. But watch this though. You see the same picture, right? Watch this. What's that standing there by the tree?
Right.
This is probably 6 foot, and you know that's probably 10 foot. You have the dog man right here, and you have a Sasquatch standing right here.
Nice.
Somebody found that on the channel and posted that to the channel.
You see, this is how we do it. There's the X. My X.
Nice. Whoever found that, I don't remember who found that. I want to say it was Cindy Palmer found that.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it was Cindy Palmer that found that.
Plumber. I built this for them.
Palmer.
I even glued my own armpit hair under there.
It's definitely was awesome. I could not believe that when I seen that. There's no mistaking that whatsoever. She was like, I'm pretty sure it was her. She said, they texted me and said, "Did you see that?" And I'm like, "No." "Do you see that?" I'm like, "No." And then they circled it, and then I blew it up, and I was like, "Wow." I was like, "You got some good eyes. You got them eyes."
Allah.
And this is stuff that we found like in the daytime, you know, and then like,
see, I don't like doing day stuff. Honestly, I like it at night out there. There's Fala again.
Evidence of the dog man and Bigfoot's being together. I mean, we're showing you the evidence
right here.
now, you know?
Look at my screen. There's the white Sasquatch Fala standing right behind her dog.
Here's a structure,
and that was taken with that night vision camcorder
that's at the hot spot. Let me get in this one. Here's another structure right here, all leaning up against, and this is what it looks like in the springtime. And then they got like where they can go up in here and sleep. But when I went back, all these are gone. They took them all down. I took my brother-in-law's brother out there, and they're all gone.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck this is. I had to do a lot of filter because whenever I go over my pictures, I do a lot of filtering, like the contrast and everything. And I seen that because I seen a shadow there. I wanted to get a clearer view of it. And I didn't know what it was, so I was trying to get a clearer view, and this is what was there. At first, I was thinking a possum, but then I was like, that's a mighty big to be an opossum. And then I don't see no bald raccoons. But then at the same time, you have whatever this is coming up in here underneath this tree, and it swirls right here. See, at first I thought this could be anything, just lighting. But when you see a swirl right here and it connects right up into where the rear of this thing here would be, I don't know what it is. So I don't really talk about it. Yeah, there's this picture.
I found this too out there. This is a break. And then you see how all this is like clumped together, and then right here is a big old nest.
That was 2 years
ago.
People
ask me, do you find nests out there? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I've showed pictures on the Great Outdoors Biggie Facebook chat group. You know, they're on there.
All right, look at this. Look at this.
Right There's another structure they built.
There's another dog man right there, the black one. We didn't notice that until just recently, and we've had this picture for over 2 years. You see it? There's the eyes. There's its teeth.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
Teeth.
Oh, and the other one to the left there, the white one. Go to the left. Right there. See it? Popping out behind the tree right there. That's the side image of it. Yeah, that. You can actually zoom in on that. You'll see the teeth and all that.
This is zoomed in. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one.
I
That one's
wanted to
actually pretty
cast
cool.
this one for Biggie so bad, but I didn't have my pump on me that day. I would have sucked that out with the pump and casted it, but the only
Yeah,
thing
that
that
21
sucks about
incher.
it too is I don't want to cast this area because that's a leach bed, man. That's doo-doo water.
Josh,
That's sick.
at the hot spot. This is the X, the
I
big
like
one
that.
that's out there. With this, and what we call that, I call this is the playground slash. See, because to me it looks like the tree fell and then it broke, whatever, and then the other tree was just laying like that. But it's kind of cool though. But to me it looks like a jungle gym.
Right?
I call that the jungle gym. But that's the big X that's out
Weasel and
there.
I.
That would be the jungle gym.
Like I said, when we go down there, we don't go and
That's one of my favorite spots to go.
we don't hang out for 2 hours and leave. We stay down there. I'm friends on Messenger with a police officer who I sent him this picture and he put it through a 3D database to see, and I'm curious about what this is right up in here. You see what I'm talking about? That little, like a little halo or something.
All right, check this one out right here, bro. Let me blow this up. This is the first one
Its
that we
hand
ever
is on his
caught.
shoulder.
This is the first one, Josh, that I ever caught on camera. You see the eye, the nose, the mouth right here, the chin structure right here, and this is the outline of the head. People keep thinking that this up here is the silhouette of the Bigfoot or whatever. This is just leaves when I zoomed in on it. The head is right here. I'm doing the outline with the pen. It goes right here like this. Bam, an eyeball there. The nose is here. The mouth is here. And you just follow it right on down. This is the head of the Bigfoot that I caught on cam. The first one I ever had through the Great Outdoors Biggie.
Nice. Hey, Biggie, any clue what this could be? Because I don't have a slightest clue.
And on video, you'll watch it. It'll drop down. It'll pop down. Do I have any idea what that is? No.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. The camera messing up. I mean, I don't know. Knowing you probably dropped it and then caught it.
I'm working on this video for this footage here. It'll blow your mind. This is what I've been waiting. What I was talking about with Biggie was analyzing the still shots from. It was from these. And mind you, this came from those pictures. Mirror imaging, cloaking, light refraction.
Bro, there was so much in them pictures that you couldn't even get everything, really.
I mean, right there. Oh, wait, let me go back. Look at this. Chin. Mouth. Cheek. Eye. Forehead. Cranium.
Nice.
Eyebrow structure. That is a face. When we say awesome. Sasquatch can mirror image, cloak, or use light refraction, we ain't joking. This is a structure right next to my father-in-law's.
It is awesome, bro. It is awesome.
There's a bag of apples I left with the X. This is a trail cam picture. I think. Yeah. No.
This one here is kind of weird too. I always see like these little like teepee type structures or whatever. Sometimes it has this, and then you see a different one that has like the one coming across it. That's kind of weird how they do that out there a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Ram Jam. When I say light refraction, that's what I mean by that. Exactly what you just said.
They make it on the ground and then they make it in the structure, which is kind of weird.
They built this structure while Weasel and I was down there at camp. They took these trees
If
from
anybody
the
wants to see
ravine.
these pictures or anything like that, all you gotta do is go to the Great Outdoors Biggie Facebook chat group and go right on in.
Yes, there you go in the trees. You got the head, the back. You got the leg coming up where you can see it. There's his butt. The leg coming up right here. The knee bends down to wrap around the tree, and then you got the arm right here. There's the hand. They're wrapped. There's the other hand right there. They wrap their arms around the tree like in a position to where a fireman would go down a pole, and they shimmy up and down those trees fast as hell.
Your buddy Weasel says Skinwalker.
I don't know. Yeah, this picture is where it came from. It's right there. So you see, guys, we get thousands of pictures on these cards, and there's a print. I think this might even be the one we casted. I think this is the one we casted. I don't know. I think this is a. I don't know if that's.
If you go into the channel too,
Cool.
the Facebook chat group, whatever, there's a spot called Featured. You can go in there and check out clips and stuff that we found in the Great Outdoors.
See, a lot of prints you see are like this. You can see the impression, but you can't. They got all those leaves. And there's an X right here. This is site 2. This is behind where my wife grew up at. Literally. That's me. Just so you know. Oh, you can't even see it. That is me right there.
Yeah, I showed you that. Remember
Yeah,
that?
don't think that's something.
It has
That's
the
me.
finger pointing like this. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. See, I find stuff like this over there where they lean stuff against the trees.
This here was found in the Great Outdoors by Biggie on a live hunt. Just gonna start over. Right here, coming in on this tree is claw marks. Look at that. Awesome.
Check this out, guys. Right here. Weasel took these pictures of me, okay? Talking about this cloak and stuff, okay? You see, I'm right there. There's the Mega X. Look. Right here. Right here. Eye, face, cloak. Now I'm going to go to the next picture. And mind you, it's looking at me. It's watching me. Go to the next photo. I got to come over here now because you can tell it's a different photo. There it is right there again. Eye, face. You see what I'm talking about right here? There's 2 eyes, and there is a face right there. That is a Sasquatch using light refraction. And look at the size, height-wise, compared to me. They're massive. squatchtopic.pa! I'm waiting for a shirt with this logo because it matches the patch. I got a Squatch Topic shirt coming.
Bro, if I lose you or whatever, it's because my phone says it's gonna die. I got it on the charger and all that, but
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It just came up and said it's gonna ready to close because I don't know. I got it on the charger. It's weird.
That sucks.
It's like literally hooked to the charger. I don't know. Something about that. That's the only thing about the iPhone. Something about the battery life, man.
So your phone doesn't charge while you're using it?
It says it does. I mean, I got it hooked to the phone charger. It's hooked to the phone and it's plugged up to the thing, whatever, charging. But it just said that it just came up with a notification that says that it's at like 6% and it's gonna die. I'm gonna try to plug it into the wall.
While you do that, I'm gonna see what card I have on the computer right now. You go to my pictures.
I just plugged it into the wall, so maybe it'll be all right. Yeah, so we have evidence of Bigfoot and Dogman together, so they do run together. We have pictures you just seen from Squatch Topic and the Great Outdoors Biggie. We have pictures of proof of them mirror imaging or cloaking, however you want to say it.
I mean, look at this. This is all Sasquatch stuff, and I got 1,840 items just in this one file. And this is a totally different photo bank. That's just one file.
The things to look for when you're out Bigfoot hunting. Number one thing is to look for is axis and tree structures. The tree structures will be in a teepee form, which will be sticks will be broken, placed in there like a teepee form. Something else to look for is to look for where the game wild is like the wild game is coming in, like the deer and all that, which way they're coming in, and look around for prints to track them to see where they're coming in. A good way to tell if deer been through there, look for scat. They make like little balls or whatever when they drop them off. That's how you can tell they're scat. Because it looks like berries, which that's what they eat pretty much. It comes in like they come down the trail, whatever. Look for feet prints. If you're also keep an eye out for like tree breaks. But when you find tree breaks or whatever, look for the ones that have the twist in them. They'll have like when they're snapped, they'll be twisted and snapped. That's a good sign of activity of a Bigfoot. Look for arches out there. That's another good thing for Bigfoot. Look for arches that are pushed in the dirt or held down by another stick that's on one side of them is a good sign to show that something put it like that. Look for claw marks on the trees. I didn't really pay attention to that, but I found two of them in the one spot that has 3 marks going across it, and then I didn't think about it. Somebody else called me and told me, hey, there's a spot out here at the Renaissance Fair that there's people seeing Bigfoots during the time of the Renaissance and during the Halloween hunts. Well, they said that there's claw marks in the tree, 3 of them. I didn't think none of it. And then I got down to the spot and I got hit with infrasound. People say it's mind speak, which that's pretty much what it is. They hit me with this thing and it said to say out loud ambush and kill zone. Well, I did that, and what's incredible is I go back and watch the video like, why did I say that? And then in the video, after I say that, that's when I found the 3 claw marks in the tree. It shows that something hit my mind, and it just said say ambush, and then it said when I got down farther, it said say kill zone, and then I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Why did I feel like that? And then it kind of like told me to say it out loud. That's what came across my mind, so I said it, and then I found the evidence. I also was out there. Squatch Topic had the same thing happen to him. We were in the woods. We got hit. Slight headache. Delusional. Didn't know where we were. We've been in these woods hundreds of times. We know
15 feet from my hammock could happen to me, and I didn't know where I was
Got lost and got twisted around and didn't know where we were. And who's to know how long it really happened? Like, we could have been out there lost for 5 minutes. It could have been an hour, through the live feed. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I went back and watched it. Mine was only for like 5 minutes or so. But my brother was with me. He had the same thing happen to him at the same time. So it just shows credibility, you know.
So,
Squash
you know,
topic. You can tell us about what happened to you, whatever, with that.
you have to take consideration too. Yeah, I was on my live feed, I don't even remember what video it was. They were tree peeking at me. There was three of them in front of me. I don't know how many were behind me. They nailed me with one wave of infrasound, and I got lost. I felt nauseated, like I thought I was going to throw up, and I had a instant migraine, and I didn't know where I was. And then when I started to turn, because heard I heard footsteps closing in on me, I started to say the sentence, "I hear footsteps," but in between the word "step," like not even halfway through the word "step," like my brain reset, and I went right back. It says, "I don't know where I am," in the middle of the word in the sentence. So I felt I got hit twice with infrasound, and it was almost as if it reset my brain. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, and I had stomach issues after that too. Gave me diarrhea.
This thing is so.
I just uploaded a TF card. Okay. Oh, here it is. I have 1,607 items on here. Okay.
That's pretty
just
good, man.
recent.
That's a lot of credit. That's a lot of evidence there, Josh.
This is just recent stuff. This is just recent. Like these are the recent ones. The one card in here is weasels. But yeah, I got. I oh yeah, Biggie.
Uh oh.
You and I were on a talk, and I give credibility where it belongs whenever I give somebody an idea or something. And you had mentioned to me about the IR sucking on the cam because we have the same camcorder.
Yeah.
And I tested it out there, and yes, indeed, that IR function did suck. So, in turn,
So what'd you do about it?
You told me to get an IR illuminator.
Yeah.
You showed me which one to get.
Yep.
I'm a gearhead, and I'm like, I don't know.
That's overkill. No, that's how I want to do mine too, though.
But you know what, though? Think about this, guys. Here, I'm going to take one off. On the bottom of these, they have the screw ports. I could put these on tripod stands, too. And when Weasel and I are using just like our IR recording equipment, like my ESS LMB equipment and whatnot, and he's using his binocular things that I don't like, but he thinks is better than mine. Sorry, Weasel. I don't like yours. But I can mount these on.
Night vision goggles, yeah.
And then I can illuminate the area with these. I mean, you can't even see that it's on right now. I have it on. You can't see the spectrum of light.
Yeah, see, mine's just red in there.
Exactly. The camera, my camera's not even picking up the red, I don't think.
But if you watch it in the other, like if you watch it in my laptop or whatever, it lights the whole screen up. So that camera's different. So that just shows you that there's different cameras.
So yeah, we're gonna be using.
But Bigfoot, I think if you put them out low, I think the Bigfoot can still see the IR from it, because it makes it like a big bright flashlight to them.
Well, here's what I want to do.
Kind of like the same thing in the hot spots, like when you're.
I want to go to Site 2 at night. I don't want to push my luck too much with the property owner, so I got to ease into this. And what I want to do is go out there at nighttime, no fire. We'll have night vision equipment. We'll have light up balls that you gave me the idea for, the balls that glow in the dark.
It's something that I want us to try on the channel. That's why we collab together.
And what I'm thinking
I tried
is
to get the other person that's supposed to be collabing with us to do the same stuff or whatever, but he just,
I bought Weasel a new tripod stand for his phone because in his binocular things that he uses. So what I want to do is I want to go up there, and instead of us walking around, when you walk around down there, not only do you have them doing their thing and it's causing pixelization to your video feed because of what they're doing, however they're doing, but also when you move, your camera still has to catch up. So what I want to do, it might be boring to everybody, but I want to go down to site 2, and I just want to sit there. Weasel and I sit side by side. We go split screen. He has his phone on a stand facing behind us. I have my phone on a stand facing in front of us. And we just sit there and try to get them to come out. These are the same ones that come to our site because where our site is, we're camping on their burial grounds. Seriously. So across the road at site 2 is where they're chilling at, where they're living. So whenever they hear us over there, they come across the road at night. So whenever sorry, I was trying to read comments. Whenever we go out there, I just want to be real calm, not like we're snooping. Sit down, let them warm up, and then if something little ones start, because there's little ones up there out the wazoo, starts tree peeking up, maybe roll the ball down the hill to it, the glow ball, and see if they come out and get it. But we are going to do a day thing too, though, where we are going to walk around and do all that, see if anything's changed. Check the trail cam.
Nice.
And then I want to leave this little harmonica I got at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that little harmonica at the Dollar Tree, whatever, bro. I got it for the kid for Christmas, whatever, and he tried blowing it. He doesn't like it. He's mad at me.
Does it suck?
Yeah, it doesn't work. The best one to get is at Five Below. I don't know if you guys got a Five Below down there. $5, but man, you heard it.
Okay.
The one, because I got one from the Dollar Tree. It was plastic. He tried to blow it on Christmas, and he was mad at me. He was like not having it.
Oh, see, I didn't think of that. I didn't know. We were at the Dollar Tree, and I was like, I'm gonna get some stuff to interact. So I got glow sticks. I got a pack for Weasel, a pack for me. I got a ball for Weasel, a ball for me. And we're gonna try to interact with these things. I mean, if we don't catch it on the live feed, we're gonna catch it on our night vision equipment later on that night.
I think I lost my harmonica somewhere.
No, we got footage just because
it's real metal
just
too.
because
Josh,
I ain't showing stuff on all lives, man. I mean, seriously, I got my evidence. I've been look at this. Boop 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 boop, and this is just one card.
I ain't even been doing it. I don't think a full year yet, and look at all the evidence I got.
I feel you, and I like to share evidence. You know what I mean? Here, as a matter of fact, I keep track of things that I find on the cards.
Well, you know, there's some stuff at my spot, and I've been collabing with you to let you know to try at your spot, and then there's other stuff I've been telling you to look out for at your spot. But I don't want to reveal none of that until we actually get the evidence from both spots.
I keep track.
And to see, you know, like the collab, because you can't throw it out there. You can throw it out there, but then, you know, I want proof. I want proof before I throw it out there. Like, we can say the Bigfoots run with 100% the Dogman. We know this to be true. We know they cloak, you know. I mean, I call it mirror imaging. You call it cloaking. It's the same difference. It's the predator look effect. We can say that's true, you know. We know that they might speak because you got hit with infrasound. I got hit with infrasound. So, and we know that that's 100% fact, you know.
242. Bless you. I heard someone sneeze. Yeah, that thing.
Try to get
if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, bro,
do the same thing, whatever, you know, to get the evidence, whatever. But they're not having it, you know. They're not having it.
Bless you.
these creatures are only an ape and that's it. But no, they got intelligence. They're ape slash human, and they got a human intelligence. If they didn't have intelligence, why would they duck? What animal ducks when you try to take a picture of it?
2285.
What animal hides from you when you're trying to look for it? It just don't make no sense. If they were just an animal, you'd be able to take a picture of them. They'd be out all running wild and through the woods, and they hide from us. They duck from the cameras. I mean, yeah, they're smart. Yeah, 100. They're smart enough to stay away from humans. I mean, if they have that intelligence, like somebody says, oh, they don't use tools, and then well, this is a tool I think they use to dig with. Okay, yeah, I've been saying that from day one that they use weapons and tools. They throw rocks. I mean, come on, they got common sense to throw a rock and knock a deer out. I mean, that shows credibility. They have, they have these traps that they set up along the trails. I showed them to you guys in my live feeds. And I went back and they're all gone. I tried to show the kid that came down and show them, the traps. They're not there no more. So what I was thinking is when it's all grown up through there, I was going through there. I don't think it was traps for humans or whatever. I got this idea now. It's a deer trail that goes down through there. They're chasing the deer down the trail, and the deer running, and then he gets caught up. His feet get caught up into that trap. When he trips, boom, lands right on top of that stick. Boom. That's how they get their meal. It's for food. I'm thinking that it's to trip us up or whatever when we're up in there, and it's not. It's them hunting. That's how they hunt. Somebody says, well, what they put the little X on the ground for and all that, and then you can find rocks by it and all that. That's common sense. It's a dartboard. You throw the rock to see if you can hit it too close to the X, so you can hit the X. You got to practice. I mean, every animal has to. I mean, you can't just throw a rock and expect to hit something in the head with it or whatever and knock it out and kill it. You can't expect that. These creatures sit there and they practice this day and day and day and day until they're. You know what they say? If you're trying to throw an axe at something to say like you're trying to throw an axe, at a board, you're not going to get it to stick your first time. I mean, man, there's lucky people that do, but you ain't going to get it in the same spot over and over unless you practice. So the more you practice, the better you get. That's what they do too. Like the little booby trap or whatever, when I came up in that one and then that thing was tied around, and then when I hit the stick or whatever, it came back and it jabbed me in the thing. Was they trying to do that to me? I don't know. Did I go up in that trail? Yeah. And do they really know that I was going to go up in that trail? That little spot, that little hideout right there? No, they didn't know that, So was that for me? I don't know. Was it to scare something else? Probably. When they hang the little sticks up above the thing to see if you come in and then you move it and boom, it falls. I went out there the other day and they took most of that stuff down. They're going through. They took all the structures down. They're rearranging. I guess it's like saying like they're building new structures and taking stuff down. And they're. I showed you the walls or whatever where they're putting the leaps up along the thing or whatever and all that. I showed that to you. Described it to you on the channel.
Well, they rearranged the woods. It's different every time I go back.
I went out there yesterday and they took that down. And it's like, wow, it's like they're listening to me. And if they had the knowledge to listen to me, to tell you what I'm seeing and showing you on film, and then when I tell you what's going on, and then they change it and they take it down and all that, that shows credibility. I mean, it shows that these things are smart. I'm going to do a knock. Before I even do a knock, they knock. I say, all right, well, let me do a whoop. Before I even do a whoop, they whoop. I mean, they have to have some kind of credibility, some kind of knowledge. When you say stuff or do stuff, they do it before you even do it. I mean, that's knowledge. There's no other way to explain it. These things are intelligent. They are. And somebody says, well, they don't make fire because they're not smart. How do you know they don't make fire? The Indians can make fire. They did it from day one. They start out with the bow drill. People look at this. They're like, well, why do you keep saying that? Well, think about this. The Bigfoots do what? Make teepees. Who used to make a teepee? The Native Americans.
Where did they get it from?
X marks the spot. Who used to do X's? Sasquatch do it, and the Native Americans did it. They did it to keep to mark a spot to stay out. You know what I'm saying? Little stick breaks, like little twigs breaking off on the end. Who used to do that? Native Americans used to do that to mark trails. You know what I'm saying? Or they track people. They would know if somebody came through there because the stick would be broken and they could track them from day one. You know, I mean,
Right.
it's almost like the Bigfoots are using the Native American ways. Why? I don't know. But to me, it's almost like people say, well, when you hear Bigfoot talking, it sounds like trail markers. Yeah, you're right. People say when they hear Bigfoot's talking, it sounds like a Native American chant, you know what I'm saying? Like a fast chant or whatever. You know?
Weasel and I heard
So who's to
Native
say that they don't speak
American
Native?
music being sang by a female the last time we was down there together.
I mean, the credibility is there, guys. It's showing, and the evidence is showing. The tree bends, I mean, who knows what a tree bend is? I mean, I thought it was to mark their height. You know what I'm saying? Other people say something, people blow it off. They're like, oh, I don't think so. Well, how do you know that it's not what it is? You know, how can you just come out and shut somebody else down and then go and then say, well, all the stuff they're finding, all the evidence they're finding, they're just no channel is better than my channel. You know, you don't do that to other people. You know what I'm saying? If we're working together as a group, I'm not going to go and say, well, Josh, your thinking is wrong. We're going to talk about it, yeah. And I'll tell him how I feel. He tells me how he feels, that we work it out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to sit there and do negative to each other. We don't do that. If we're working together, we're working together. If we have evidence, one of us have an idea and say, hey, I think the tree bends are to mark their height, you know? And then somebody else goes, well, I think the tree bends is a porthole. You know, don't go under them, you know? I mean, we have to look at the evidence. We have to figure out. We have to do the research. We can't sit there and discredit somebody else, you know? We have somebody else from the channel, you know, talking about, you know, that the Bigfoots may be extraterrestrial. Well, yeah, that's cool and all, you know, but we have to have the proof to say that. You know, we can't come out and physically say that they are until we have proof. Can we get proof? Sure. We just have to research it more.
I hope I saved this. I'll be mad. I stayed up from, I was on the computer from 7 at night until 5:30 in the morning to get 30 seconds of an intro worked on.
Weasel says it sounds like a group of natives singing. It does.
I want to see if I can get this. If it works, I want everyone to see this. This is the intro, and if you were paying attention when I was scrolling through those pictures, that was a little teaser about this video.
Darla, my love, how you doing? Darla says hi, Josh.
I know. I said hi. You was talking when I said hello. Check this out.
Jamie, I see you. Sorry, I forgot to say hi. I want to give you a shout out. Biggie loves all y'all.
Look at this, Biggie.
Ray and Jam. OCST. What's up? What I think about what, buddy? Oh, I got the thing on it. Oh yeah, that is awesome, bro. I have a few of them on my saved on mine too, or whatever. I like the moon in the background. I was going to use that as my logo, but then I was like, nah, I want something original. Oh, you're talking about your intro. Yeah, that's weird.
It's not splice, it's choppy. It's choppy because I didn't splice it yet.
What is this? And then they left. Nobody told them what it was. It's funny.
This is a video I'm working on for everybody.
No, Biggie, native music. Sounds like them talking. I mean, they say it, you know, I mean, who knows, you know, I mean, you know, nobody really knows, you know. I mean, the more I lean into it, I know people get mad at me, but the more I lean into it, it's like they lean into the Native American ways, you know, the teepee structures, the X's, the stick breaks, the way they hunt. Native Americans used to hunt the same way. You know what I mean? Think about it. Before weapons were even like shotguns and guns were even out, how'd you hunt? You had to hunt with traps. I mean, they're still doing it. The Bigfoots are still doing it. I mean, you had to throw rocks at something to kill it. You know what I'm saying? Like you would throw a rock at a rabbit and knock it out so you can get some food, you know? I mean, it's incredible. I mean, I look at it like this. They're still doing the old school ways, you know? we're showing the evidence, you know.
When I first
That's
started
why
going in there,
Biggie thinks this, and anybody out there can steal it. I don't care because it's my ideal, and nobody can take this ideal away from me. But if you try it, I would back you up and say thank you for trying it. I'm going to do a Native American camping trip. I want to build a teepee and do a Native American theme out there with the war drums, with the flutes, and I want to reenact it, and I want to see if it'll bring these creatures in. Why? Because they act just like the Native Americans. Do I think it will work? I think so.
you want to know my true theory on that
You can
Native
try it if you want.
Americans?
Anybody can try it. I'll back you up 100%. I would love to see anybody try it.
You want to hear my true thoughts of the Sasquatch? I believe. No, this is just my theory, so don't throw stones at me. I believe that the Sasquatch have been here longer than us. I believe that the early god of the Sasquatch.
Your audio is messing up, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it's crackling and all that right now. Yeah, your audio is going out again.
Huh.
It's kind of weird. Anybody else hearing that, or is it just me? Somebody post in the comments. David Leonard, hey,
I was
buddy.
cutting out. Yeah, because
David
they're
Leonard
an ancient tribe that's different.
Up,
and they've been here the whole time. And get rid of them. Make it hush hush. That's my
DA
opinion.
says we hear it, bro. So yeah, it is you cutting out. David Leonard said the same thing. It's your mic doing that crazy stuff. Still doing it. I don't get why it does that. Sometimes we talk and it's fine, and sometimes we do it, it goes out like that. It's kind of weird. It's almost. Are you on your phone? It's like your phone speakers are messed up, bro. Time for a new phone. Either that or get a mic to go with it. You know, like an external mic. You plug into the bottom of it. That's what I want to get for the iPhone. You plug it into the bottom. You can put it on your shirt or whatever, and it's a mic. So if you're out, somebody else is filming, you can. No, I'm talking about for your shirt. They're little bitty mics, bro. Like you
a lapel mic, yeah.
Through the woods, they charge up. You know, like our cameras and all that. You can be walking through the woods talking. Weasel could be filming you, you know, and you could be talking, you know, or somebody else could be filming you while you're talking, and you could be like 5 miles up, and they can still hear you, you know. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do that too, which I know somebody else will probably steal the ideal, but I don't really care. I thought about getting a 5 set and setting a mic at the gifting spot and setting a mic over somewhere else, and then everybody can hear what's going on in them spots while you're walking around, which would be kind of awesome. They could hear them running up on you, talking, if they're chatting or anything, you know. I think it would be kind of cool. No other channel's done it that I've seen.
Boy.
Says swiping out to a new phone. Well, David, if they make it easier now, if you have an iPhone, you just go to the cloud, you put your information in, your email address, boom, it brings all your contacts, everything right back in there. It saves everything, your pictures and everything, and you can transfer it from the one phone to the next phone. On Androids, it's the same thing too. You can log into your Google account. As soon as you do that, you hit it, boom, it go add my contacts. It'll bring back phone numbers that you had probably like 20 years ago, you know, people, you know. So yeah, it's cool. I mean, that's all you gotta do is, you know, save your stuff or whatever, and it'll transfer right from one phone to the other. And if you said I got a cloud, okay, so you got an iPhone then, so you're like me, you got a cloud. Yeah, that works. And if you have problems, you can always take it to the Boost Mobile store or whatever. Even if you didn't buy it from there, they can plug it in and transfer it from one to the other real quick for you.
That's just for letting me know.
Yeah, it took me a minute to get used to this iPhone, man. I didn't know nothing about an iPhone. I didn't know nothing about a cloud. You know, I've been watching YouTube videos. I'm talking to Josh, and we're talking, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, watching YouTube videos on how to do my phone. I'm stupid. I don't know nothing about the phone.
I got a Samsung. I'm an Android kind of guy. And I still
have
don't know how to
Samsung too,
operate
but
the thing.
Samsung has always been my favorite.
Show me how to use it.
I have Samsung everything. Like my speakers, my big old boy speakers are Samsung. My tablet, Samsung. You know, my phones are Samsung. You know, everything I own. My stereo system, my TVs, my girl's TV that I bought her. I mean, everything I own is Samsung. I'm 100 big in Samsung. I don't know what it is, but everything I've owned from them has been a good brand. It's always been nice. It's always last. Like I can keep the stuff probably 20 years and give it away, and somebody else can have it for another 20 years. It seems like, unless the stuff goes outdated, you know, from the software, and then you have to. They make you buy new stuff because my tablet decided one day that oh well, we're gonna switch to 5G or whatever, and your tablet's no good because it's a 3G. So that's how they get you. LG's all right for cheap if you like cheap. There's Weasel with the cheap LG stuff.
I'm trying
Like
to
night
figure out
vision
what
goggles.
those bundles of sticks were about, man.
Just mess with your Weasel. Any TV is as long as you can get a TV like that, man, don't matter how you get it, you know.
Like that's been bothering me. At our site over the weekend, we was
Me,
there
I like the
last
old
time.
the console TVs though. The old school ones where you can put stuff on top of them. The old wooden ones.
They left a bundle of sticks. About that to the entrance to where we go in at. And
yeah, see, that's kind of weird, bro. I thought they left it because they were helping you build your suit, but then you told me about the second one, and
yeah, because Weasel.
That's kind of weird. I don't have no explanation for you. I'm gonna research. I'm gonna research for you, but I don't know nothing about that.
Back, Gilly, they left the same exact size bundle of sticks there again, and they were positioned facing the same exact way as the other ones were. A little irregular.
It's kind of weird, man.
Makes me wonder.
It's kind of weird.
I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to think about this. After our lives were done, we were sitting on the step. You know, I
Josh, did your Hooter come home? Did you get the call, Josh?
Not yet.
The out call?
Not yet. I checked the tracking. It said it's going to be arriving late. Thank you for asking. Whenever.
Take your poison. That's my poison. Sorry, guys.
I vape. Whenever we was down there last
time. I don't do nothing else, though. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So. I can't drink because I'm diabetic or whatever. And when I get drinking or whatever, I don't know when to quit. So I don't want to die. So.
Well, after our live, we were sitting on the outside steps, and we were things that we noticed when we were out
mess
there.
Up my camera and all that stuff.
And I cracked it open. I took one swig out.
Dogs.
And then we started doing thermal scanning.
I'll let you out in a minute. Give me a minute.
We started doing thermal scanning with this. And
how much does one of them flares like that cost, man? Because I looked them up or whatever. They're like $1,500, like $2,500. It's like, dang.
This one was $700, man.
Yeah, that's for like getting the cheapest one, but they're up there, man. The flares like that are up there.
Yeah,
I've been looking at them.
Gotta take into consideration. Let me find that data cable.
Go lay down. Go get in your bed. Go.
I'm gonna show you. I'll show you the difference. Like I am not knocking Jack at all by this, but I look at all I have out there.
Go get in your bed.
His isn't. I'm not saying his is cheap. His is not real expensive model compared to what's out there. Like the ones I want are $2,300.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I've seen them. They got the thermal and all
it's
that. It's
called a flare breach. But I'm going to plug this into my computer, and I'm going to show you what the images look like from this.
Okay.
Now, mind you, the visibility heat range for the FLIR TK Scout is only 100 yards. That kind of sucks. So
Yeah, but you got to think about it though. 100 yards in the woods with trees around you is actually pretty good.
there we go. I got plugged.
Most of them are like in like 30 to 50 feet of us. So, and do you ever notice though when you're out there in the woods and you're shining with a flashlight, they come and reach at the flashlight, but if you put a spotlight on, they stay outside the skirts of the spotlight, like they know how far the spotlight beam goes. So they'll stay like if a spotlight beam goes 50 yards and they'll stay outside the 50 yards, or if it goes 30 yards, they'll stay outside the 30 yards, which is kind of weird.
Where would I open this up at?
Anybody got any questions they want to ask the channel?
I'm not looking at the comments though, so if you maybe read it to me.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I'm asking. Anybody's got anything they want to say? Ask. Information you want to know? That's what we're here for. We want to give you guys our knowledge.
I want to show people what the images look like on this. Like there's it is.
Somebody sent me a message.
The clarity on here is astounding. There we go.
That's fine, Ranjam. You can leave for a few. I mean, everybody can leave for a few. I mean, that's cool. You can always go back and watch it. We all have lives, man. We all got, stuff we got to do. That's why I'm smoking a cigarette. I couldn't wait no longer, so.
Yeah. Show you guys what the quality of the photos that come through a flare is.
All right.
These are different settings. As you see, the trees retain heat during the day.
Oh, wow. That's gorgeous.
Oh, wait till you see. I'll show you.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's even pretty too.
Not no squatch in these ones, I don't think. But
okay, this is another thing that I know about Sasquatches. If you get one on thermal, right, and it's red heat signature, right? Don't think that it disappeared or whatever when you're looking at the therm, because they can change their body temperature and it'll look black when they go off.
Well, if you wanted to get on that level, it's already been proven by Harvard that monks can do the same thing. It was proven.
Somebody says that they can't cloak whatever because humans can't cloak, but that's the thing now. Are you comparing them to a human now, or are you just saying that? I mean, we got proof that they can do that.
Look at that.
What is that, man? Is that the dog? No, I'm just playing.
That's
the dog. Yeah, it's the
dog.
I can see it's the dog. It looks like
There's
a pig from the tail curled up. Yeah, that's pretty.
Look at the clarity of the thermal image, though.
It's nice. You can tell. There's no mistaking that it's a dog.
There's Weasel.
Now that one there looks kind of creepy. Like he's got sunglasses on at nighttime. Who does that?
This picture I've been wanting to look at.
It was his glasses. I was just messing with you.
It's out of range because you see deer. Now, mind you, this is more than 100 yards away. There's deer here. There's a deer here. Okay. Now,
he said the weasel.
Trees. There was he was too far off. There was a heat signature right up in here in the trees. Darn it.
So it should be here. It's like here. So
this is the flare with the quality of the visual comes
that's
out
nice.
as. There's Weasel. Video. Take his glasses off. So I apologize that the photos on the flare are not Squatch related, really, but I wanted to show you the
Well, yeah, it just shows us. It just shows us proof of what it looks like. You know, with people in it and the image of how it looks.
I mean
It actually looks pretty sweet.
These photos are the quality
Mitch,
of
these are
the.
just pictures of the dog and of a weasel. Josh trying out the flare to see what it looks like. You know,
Look at that.
that's actually Josh's dog.
Yeah, that's Blue. I had him on one of my day things with me
And
when
then
I
you
got
know when he
lost.
shows the picture of Weasel, of course Weasel's gonna sit there and say that's a weasel. Weasel says that's a weasel.
This is thermal imaging of them, and if I do, this is the clarity to expect. Really clear. Flares.
Time for another cup of coffee.
But yeah, Friday. So what I'm going to do is I know what happens at the X bike camp. I left the trail camera there. I'm not going to leave the 2 weeks.
Yeah, when I get some trail cams for the channel, whatever, I'm gonna put them at the X's too and see what I can get from there too.
You know what, man? I've been looking for you for trail cams. It's like everything I click on eBay.
Yeah, I know. I've been llooking too, whatever. And
only
it's hard. It's hard to find. It's hard to find a set. I've been looking too, so I know. When you click on it, you think it's trail cams, and it's not. It's just the SD cards. Yeah, I've been looking at them too. All right, I'll see you later, David.
Oh, David, leave it. David, you know
your mic's doing that thing again too.
52 minutes. And... Oh, yeah, we see Biggie and I, we collab a lot, and we goof off a lot too.
Yeah, we did the chalkboard ideal together. We're doing the balls and the glow sticks ideal together. There's a few other things we tried too, you know. So we compare data with the stuff we notice about the nest and their behavior, what's going on. We noticed this too. Josh had this happen at his spot. He brought it to my attention that the deer were standing in the middle of the road, staying away from the Bigfoots in the woods. And I go by the active hotspot. I needed a pack of cigarettes. I leave around 3:30 in the morning. I'm heading to the store. I go down by the active hotspot, and all the deer are huddled in the road, and they look like they had a fear on their face. They didn't want to go inside the woods. And that is right at the spot that Biggie got the claw marks and said ambush and kill zone. So it's happening up here too.
That's a good thing
when in PA, and it's also happening in Michigan. The exact same thing is going on.
See, that's what's good when you compare data, because you're able to know what's happening in this neck of the woods, what's happening in your neck of the woods, and we're all over the place. You know what I mean?
That's just like the skinwalker thing or whatever. You know, not to get on that subject, but you had it happen to you, and then the next day it happened to me, and that was kind of weird.
Yeah, that was freaky. Weasel and I were a little disturbed from that.
And you had it happen on your cam, you know, live, and then it happened to me on my live, you know. So it's like it's evidence, man. I mean, the evidence was there.
Here's something funny. This is what happens when you get me and Biggie together goofing off.
You're not. Oh my! Where is my tape recorder? Where is my tape recorder? Trying to find it. Oh, here it is.
That's the stuff that's funny. All right. Photo evidence, man, of that area. Just about all these are like the tree line area. From May 1980.
Here we go.
From my wife's grandmother.
Here's what he played.
You keep on watching, he'll keep us watching. The great outdoors, Biggie! Biggie rocks!
Y'all must be missing the edge.
Did you hear it? Did it come through good?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because your speaker or whatever was crackling it, so I figured I'll play it again. Yeah, that's what we do. We goof off. Ramona knows we goof off a lot, you know. I mean, we get down to business too, y'all, but we like to have fun too. I like to make people laugh. You know, I like to bring joy to people and laughter. You know, like I said, if anybody ever wants to get a hold of me, you can call me anytime, any time of the day, or whatever. I'm the same way on camera and off camera. If you don't want to know something, don't ask me a question you don't want to know, because I will give you an answer. You might not like the answer I give you, but I will give you an answer. You can call me anytime. Anytime. You don't want to call? Text me a message and I'll hit you right back.
And
we got somebody else right now that is collabing with us too right now. That's starting the channel, whatever. OCST out of Oklahoma. His name is Harold. He is just starting his channel out, and we're more than happy to have him with us and to collab with us. And he's gonna try things that we're trying, and we're gonna see what we get in all these hot spots.
Yeah, because I talk to Harold quite often. He's a really nice guy, well-rounded individual. He sent me Cryptid Encounters #1. That was his story. And yeah, I'd like to see him go somewhere with his research. He's a very nice guy. I think he has potential if given the right gear. And
we got to figure too, when we started our channels out or whatever, we didn't have like good cameras. We didn't have good audio and all that. We're just now getting our equipment slowly but sure. It takes time. It takes time. It really does.
I had the equipment. I just didn't have a channel.
Well, okay, Rambo, we know you had the equipment.
I like gear. I'm a gearhead.
No, a jarhead. Wait, no, that's a gearhead. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using a phone. You have to use your phone when you do a split screen. Otherwise,
you know what I thought was funny was when you posted the picture or whatever of you and your gear, and then you said if you fall over, it's like a ninja turtle or a turtle trying to get back up. I was rolling.
It's true. That weighed 93 pounds, man. That gear setup that I
can just see you on the ground like,
I'm trying to get my wife to help me up, and she just stands there and laughs
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, just as sits there laughing.
Push your lifeline. Push your lifeline. See, this is what we do. We like to goof off too. You got to make it interesting. You got to break down. You got to get like when I first started my channel, everybody's like, "Biggie, you talk too much. Shut up." So
I didn't even
better. The camera was shaking a lot. Yeah, I'm getting better. Over time, I mean, I went back to some people's first, when they started out, their videos weren't the greatest. They were blurry. They were, shaken. They were over this way, over that way. Because when you're out there, you guys don't understand, though, when you hear something running up on you on your right, you hurry up and turn the camera up, but it's like fast or whatever, and then it takes a minute for it to catch in, and you're nervous and you're scared. If you ain't scared around these creatures, there's something wrong with you. Because these things will scare you. I mean, I've had them in my face, not in my face, but up close enough where I can see them and all that, the silhouettes and all that, and see them, and then they run. I wish that I had better camera, at the time, because I would want everybody else to see it, like in good image. Now that I have this iPhone or whatever, I'm hoping that it'll work out and we'll actually get good videos now. But I mean, if I had a $3,000 Canon camera, we'd already have good pictures of these. We'd already have good videos, but it just ain't in my pocketbook. Now, once the channel grows, and I get up there, whatever, and get monetized and make money and all that, I'm going to save up and get it. Definitely.
Researcher, like I said earlier, Bobby Culp, he has that North Carolina backwoods research. He does his stuff all on Facebook.
All right, Weasel, I'll see you later.
Yeah, Weasel. Him and I collab on data. And he goes live on Facebook. And I told him, I'm like, YouTube channel. And he said he was thinking about a channel started. He's got some good stuff, guys. Real good stuff.
Heck yeah.
Cloaking. He's got footage of him cloaking. He's on the same level as me when it comes to footage.
Everybody check out the 411 Haunted. That one was pretty good. It's pretty much right there on what we have. Check out Squatch Therapy. They're pretty good too. You guys want to see a good one? Squatch Therapy is a good one. Or Squatch Theory, I mean. Squatch Theory. That's it. Squatch Theory. My bad. I said it wrong. Squatch Theory. Check them out or whatever on YouTube. They're pretty good too. But yeah, I have Cliff Brackman and his wife Melissa Brackman. We're good friends. Me and Todd Standing, we talk. We're good friends.
I talked to.
It takes them a while though sometimes to text back, but you got to think about it. If you're out in the field and you're gone for a month or 2 months and you ain't got no cell service and all that, it takes you a minute to get a hold of people, when you're out doing your thing. But he gets back in touch with me. He never leaves me hanging.
To the guy.
My battery keeps doing that thing. It says it's at 10%. But
he wanted me to go on TV, but I'm like, I can't do that because, and I'm not down on my bra.
Man, can you bring me the box? The box.
He mentioned Matt Moneymaker.
The one you came on, guy.
And then
I need another one.
Bobo, and Bobo straight up said that associated with it. I don't like germs.
Your camera is like, or your mic is like we can't hardly make out what you're saying, bro. Yeah, that mic is and that phone is gone, bro.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know. Sometimes it works good, and then sometimes it cuts out, and then sometimes it works good, and sometimes it cuts out, and it's like really crackly, and it's like you can't make out what you're saying. And did you want another one?
It's therapy. When we was out there, on the title of it was "Got Permission." Isolated the heck and back, but
No, come on, come on now, you're gonna knock my stuff over. Go.
Don't watch me. Don't watch the X. Watch the tree. You see them moving tree to tree. You see an arm extend out from a tree. And then there was another standing next to it, and he bent.
You know what? It's kind of funny how you say that, though. You know, you're just at the arm from the tree, whatever, and all that. Jack, when he first started his channel by himself or whatever, he has a Sasquatch that reaches around the tree and grabs the tree, and I'm the one that found that and sent it to him, to his group. It was kind of amazing. He's walking, and he has one standing like literally 5 feet from him, and he doesn't see it. And then people are like, well, how come you guys can't see these things? Well, there's a reason why. When you're walking or whatever, you're paying attention to your phone. You're not really paying attention to your surrounding that much. I mean, you are, but you're only watching it through the screen, so you're not really seeing stuff. And then another thing is these things can like mirror image, which they can almost like cloak, you know?
Reflect.
Somebody just said in the chat, they can't understand you. They can't hear you. They can't make out what you're saying because of your mic. It says, we can see Biggie loud and clear, and Josh can't understand you, Josh. And that was Donald.
I'm sorry.
Hey, your mic is, for some reason, your mic is taking a crap.
Huh.
Oh, that was a figure ran jam. Okay.
Sucks.
Woods or something.
Well, we've been on for a little bit.
Oh, Ramona says that they came up with names for us. You know what that means? That means we have native names now. Nice. It's me doing Juan. Oh, it's Don Juan. Oh, okay. Is that the Don Juan that got scared from the Bigfoot site?
The first time came back.
Don, I wish you would go back out there, bro. You really need to get back out there and face your fears, bro.
I didn't really hear it much from his mouth, but Weasel told me that he said that he refers to them like demons. I'm not sure.
No, they're not demons. I know this for a fact or whatever. Mud got scared of him or whatever, and he kind of like hip to me, you know, like stood on my hip or whatever, like followed me and all that. But now he's accepted it. He's moved on, and now he'll go off and do stuff, you know. And it is at first. It really is. It's overwhelming, and it is a little scary. Like you if you're not afraid of these things, whatever, there's something wrong, you know. Like they do scare you. Nice to see you too, Don. I was hoping you get back together with the team again, man. We need you, bro.
Yeah, he's fun to be out there.
Yeah, Don's pretty cool. I like Don. You know, he needs to get back with the team though, man.
He's cool. I like Dawn.
Yeah, he needs to get back with the team though. He needs to come back around and start. She just texted strong sunga. So I know you got to send that to me, Ramona. How you say it? She noticed that because you know Biggie's got his big old guns. Bigger than a squatch.
That's awesome.
Either that or it's strong smelling. That's nice to know, Ramona. Thanks.
Awesome. I got on the computer right now while we're on here, and I'm getting wonderful messages. Wonderful.
Oh, I think she's doing a Zoom meeting. She's almost done. I think that's what she said.
But yeah, wow, we've been
Well,
on
it
here.
works a lot. Oh, somebody said go see Biggie. I think. What does that mean? Go see Biggie.
On one. Take care, buddy.
I don't know you or whatever, but I sent you a friend request and you accepted it.
Oh boy, he was fun to have out there. He was there whenever we found that really nice print in the mud down there in the leach bed. Down there playing kids music on my speaker, little Sesame Street and stuff because they like it down there, and I'm going, ooh, cha-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. And he wakes up, he's like, man, quit calling those damn things. Call them back. Don't you think they get close enough? I like that. I can't wait to have.
Ramona just posted it in the chat group or whatever. Her names.
Yeah, name Biggie. It's Squatch Topic.
Biggie is strong smell.
He's gonna come to my site, and we're together. We're thinking Michigan. So,
Who's coming to Michigan?
to make it worth the while for his money, it is, for gas and all that stuff. Instead of it being like a 2-night thing, maybe we should stay down there and sleep in the woods 5 nights.
I told you I wanted to do almost like a week or something or whatever. Yeah. It's coming, bro. It's only a few months off.
When you take so time, you're going to have something happen on the first night. Weasel's first night down there, there was things going on he didn't understand. And then his second night there, he got to see him.
My first night, I think they're going to come in, bro. I have that faith. Biggie's unique, bro. For some reason, when I go out to the active hotspot, they come running up to me.
Mona, thank you. We love you.
And the thing is when I went out there for the first investigation, I heard somebody sent me a story and told me to check it out. So I went there and checked it out. I wasn't expecting to find nothing. And then I started finding evidence, and then I went back and people found stuff in the videos or whatever, and then it just became an active hotspot, and then I got surrounded in the back there by 8 of them, and the red eye shine, the dog man, which kind of, in a way, was kind of freaky, you know, a little bit. But the more that I chase them, the more I research them and all that, I don't think they're out there to hurt you.
Not unless you take a shot at them.
Well, you got to think about it. I always say this too, like you said about getting shot at. If somebody came up shooting at my family members, I mean, what are you going to do? Just like, you know, the people that go out there and say that they want to get this thing and kill it for science and for the evidence and for the proof. When you shoot one, good luck making it out, because I know this for a fact. I've never seen a Sasquatch travel by itself. They're usually in groups of 3 or more. So, good luck. There's a dude, I can't remember where it was from. I think it was Ohio. Shot a baby one, put it in the back of his truck, and took it home. He got lucky because he made it out. The mom was probably off hunting, and you know, the father was probably gone, and he got it in. I'm guessing he went in and found it in the nesting spot or whatever, you know. And they say that he killed it, and you know, the dude tells that his dad and his buddy came back or whatever, had it in the back of his truck, and that's the first one he's seen up close, and he remembers, you know, the facial features of it and all that. And he said it wasn't a bear. He's seen plenty of bears, and he described the thing to a T or whatever being a Sasquatch and all that. Do I think he's telling the truth? Well, when he's talking on cam and all that, and he's looking at you and all that, his face shows that he's 100% telling the truth. So.
Oh, I wanted to point out something too. It's on the Dogman subject, the Adlet. The footage that we have of him, you know, the one he's crouched down, or we got him tree peeking. Now, in the neighbor's yard, in the middle.
All we heard out of that subject that you just said was neighbor's yard. For real.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear. Can you hear me now?
When my
Something about it, bro. Yeah.
their legs are not like ours.
Their legs are not like ours. We got that.
Their legs back.
Nothing.
Their legs are backwards.
We're hearing something, but it's something backwards, and we can't make out the rest. We gotta go old school and write it. Ramona said, yes, that's a wolf or a dog man. Ram jam. Go put a cup of coffee on. I can't hold her. Let you guys stare at my buddy over here.
Their legs joint backwards like a dog.
Oh, right on. I need another cup of coffee. I'm going to get a cup of coffee.
Get that. But yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. The Dogman's legs are not like the Sasquatch's. Their knees are backwards like a dog's is. Like a dog's back legs. The torso and all that is like a Sasquatch, and the head is canine. only one that witnessed that. But their hind legs are like a dog's. Real quick. But well, it's a beautiful iguana. I used to have a big one.
No, stop. Go around the camera. Don't knock my camera over.
And Blue, I don't want to step on you, buddy.
Oh, you bumped my... You're okay. Here, come around it. Walk around it. Come on. Come around it. Come on. Come on, Pooch.
So,
All right, go, Pooch. Go. Come on.
we're gonna cast them all.
Sorry about that.
Cast again. So, I was gonna grab a couple 4-pound containers, and my wife get one of these bags, and I'm gonna put them in pounds each, because that's how much you use for a casting print, roughly. 4-pound down in the 4-pound Ziploc bags, and each bag will be a cast worth. This is, I want to get as many casts as I can that way. And I do the drawing for the cast. I want you.
How old is Pooch?
What? I don't know. But let me through because I don't want to be all about
It's facing right. So. Pooch just bumped the whole camera or whatever. He went through there and bumped it off. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see the camera move? My dog or whatever came through and then hit the camera when I was getting a cup of coffee and I was letting him out. He's got cataracts or whatever they call it. I think that's what they call it. Where he's like going blind because he's, I want to say he's 13 or 14 years old, you know. He's an old pit bull, you know, so. He's going on 13 or 14 years old, so. He's at that stage where he's going blind and he runs into stuff. He hits the camera leg and all that. And he starts freaking out, wigging out. I had to literally pick the camera up in the air to let him go through the tripod. Your mic keeps going out. I'm saying I couldn't. I heard something come through, but it's like crackling. See, you can hear 50% of what Josh is saying. Sounds like something's bumping your mic. It almost sounds like, you know what it sounds like, guys? It sounds like Josh is using dial-up. That's what it sounds like. Josh, what you got? Dial-up? You out there in the boondocks? Total static, yeah. His camera, his mic does that sometimes. It'll be working fine, and all of a sudden it does that. We don't get it. It even does it when we were talking like on Facebook or whatever on the other thing. It does it sometimes, so it's kind of weird. Oh yeah, landline, yeah, it's dial-up. Remember the old dial-up when you had to get on the internet and all that? And it was like, it took you like, what was it, 6 hours to get one image downloaded so you could see what it was. And then come to find out it was an ad or something stupid. You're like looking at it, you're like, man, that picture looks kind of cool, and it's like a little bit, then 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 all of a sudden it's an ad. I have a nice space cleared for that cast. Right on. I had a nice space cleared for that cast too from ODU, but he won't send it to me for some reason. So, and then he's mad at me. So I don't really care. Whatever. That's what I heard through the grapevine, you know. But
It's gonna be added to the pot raffle so you can pick. But I mean,
so how much are these raffle tickets, bro?
raffle. Other than this one, Biggie gets to get.
That's not the right thing to do to you, baby. Yeah, no. But the only thing I can think of is the reason why. You know, well, I don't really want to talk about it on here, but the only thing I can think is because somebody knows. Like, okay, this is the only thing I can say really. Yes, without saying it like too bad. I can tell a fate. It's the only way to say it. I have a Bigfoot. I do too. Mine's size 13, bro.
6.5.
I posted pictures of my foot when I got out of the shower. I stepped on the carpet or whatever, and our carpet does like if you rub your hand across it, it'd be like dark blue. And if you go like this and rub your hand the other way, it'll go like light blue. So when I step out or whatever, it's funny because it'll make everything that's dark light, or everything that's on there will be dark that when it steps on there. So I have two prints on my foot on the rug when I got out of the shower. And I was like, man, that's kind of cool. So I took a picture of it, and I was like, man, check out these Biggie prints I found or whatever, like Bigfoot prints, you know. But I said Biggie prints. That's kind of cool. My wife got mad at me though because she said, well, "Why did you plaster that on top of the rug?" Just playing.
Hey, log off, guys, because I got things to do. This video, I gotta do some things around the house.
Yeah, I wear size 13 shoes. Got a big foot.
Biggie.
So when you see that one that I took out beside my truck when my foot's next to it, that print I posted or whatever, that's like probably like a 14 to 15 inch print, you know, that was out there beside my truck, which is pretty good, decent track, which is about the normal track of a Sasquatch. When you get into the 18s and 21s, that's the real big boys. So Josh having that 21 out there, that's nice. Even though there ain't no such thing as a 21-inch print because it would make it a Bigfoot over 14 foot tall, but there might be 14 foot Sasquatches. I mean, who really knows? People give a general scale of how much they weigh and how much they do, but come on now, it's a general scale. Nobody's ever had a body or anything to say, hey, well, the Bigfoot weighed this, you know. Who's to say? You might think it weighs 14,000 pounds and it weighs 28,000 pounds. I mean, nobody knows. And if you really want to get into all the crazy stuff or whatever, people think that the Bigfoots built the pyramids. So, do I think that? Probably, yeah, possibility. You know, because the hieroglyphics and all that, you know, but I'm not going to get into that. That's something else. That's a different subject. Josh is like, not today. Okay, somebody said I made a print by Biggie's truck. Yeah, I bet you did.
That's a long trip from PA all the way to Biggie's.
And you guys know what's funny is I told people on my channel, whatever, that I had a Sasquatch coming up to the house. People was like, yeah, cool. You know, some people were like, I don't believe you. Some people were like, wow, that's awesome. So to find the print, that shows credibility. And I noticed this too. I put the cams up outside. I have these cameras in my house or whatever that I leave up running or whatever, you know, for B&Es and all that. So they're home security cams, they're night vision cameras. I put them outside thinking, if I put one up here up high, put another one over here, and put another one on the backside, maybe I can get this thing on cam. I noticed that the smell, because we had our window open at the time because it was warm, fan in the window, you know, we were old school box fan. Don't get me wrong, we have AC too, you know, but we like the fresh air. So we had the window open, and about 3:30 in the morning, I kept smelling that skunky smell that I smelled by the Bigfoots. I kept saying, well, man, they're coming up and visiting me. So I would go out and try to catch it, and I could never catch one outside. So I put the cameras up, the smell goes away. I leave the cameras up for about a week thinking that he might pop in or whatever, and I get it on cam. Nothing. I took the cams down. After I took the cams down, the smell came back, and I don't like to tell people this, but I'm going to tell you guys because, you know, this is what happened. I came out to my dining room window where the cat was just at. I looked, I seen the face in the window. I kind of shrugged it off because I just act like I didn't see it. I went and got the flashlight, shined the flashlight, it was gone. When I looked for prints, didn't see no prints. Okay. Then it snowed real bad. I noticed the activity slowed down. Well, after the snow melted, I went to my kitchen window, which is back here in the back. Let me see if I can get you guys in there on it. That kitchen window right there. I'm walking through into my kitchen, and right in the window, up in the corner part of the window to the left side, I see this looking in my window. I seen the face looking in my window. When I put cams up, they don't do it. When you catch it, you know, and then what was weird is I wasn't really expecting it, bro. I went out to the kitchen, and I just like, whoa, wait, did I really just see a Sasquatch face in the window, you know? And then it was up high, and then if you go outside my house and you look up there, that's like 10 foot up. So for that to do that is incredible.
The last time we were there was one on the garage roof because it's attached to the house, and it was looking through the living room side window at Weasel on the couch.
This is, yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It happens, you know. And then I had this happen too, and I can't explain it. You know, the only thing I can do is tell you what happened. I kept getting this eerie feeling like something was peeking in my window in my living room, which is that window right there. My couch is right there. My TV is right there. So I'm laying on the couch, whatever. I kept getting this eerie feeling like something's watching me. I got up. I didn't see nothing. And I went outside to investigate because I always go outside. I'm a dork, you know. I'm not scared of these things, so I go outside. I go outside, and the cat is in the tree. The other one's on the roof. The other one's hiding inside the flower pot. The other cat is hiding in the little brick thing. And the other ones, I'm like, why are all the cats? And this is unusual for the cats. They don't do this. They don't hide. You know, they're all hiding. And I'm like, well, that don't make no sense. Why are they hiding? And the only thing that made logical sense to me is he came up on the porch and the cats got scared and he was peeking in the window, and that's why I felt the fear of something watching me. Does he come to my house? I showed you the footprint. Am I making this up? I ain't got nothing to lie about. It's something that happened. It's for me. It's awesome. People don't like that. They're like, oh, I don't like, you know, that would scare me and all that. I think it's awesome. My wife will not go outside no more at nighttime. She's like, anytime it comes nighttime, she's like, you're going out there and you do everything outside at nighttime. I'm not going. She don't even like going out. Like I tell her to go get in the car or whatever at nighttime. I'll be out there in a minute. She'll wait right at that door, right there, that door. She'll stand there and wait for me until I go out with her. She don't take trash out no more. She don't take like she does litter boxes, you know, because we got kittens over here. If you can see them over there, we have kittens. She won't do it. She's like, baby, you take it out. And it's because she knows that I'm telling her that these things are coming around, and she sees little stuff out the corner of her eyes too. She don't like to talk about it, but she catches them in the windows and stuff too, you know. Which is awesome. To Biggie, it's awesome. To my wife, it's not so awesome. She doesn't want nothing to do with the Bigfoots. She doesn't want nothing to do with the Bigfoots, and she'll go out ghost hunting. She likes ghost hunting. Just nothing to do with Bigfoots. I ask her to, go with me or whatever out to the hot spot and all that. She's not into the Bigfoots. Does she believe in Bigfoots? She tells me that she doesn't, but the stuff that I show her, the evidence and the little tree peeking in the house windows and all that, she knows the real. The footprint I showed her, she knows the real. So she doesn't question it. She just, in her mind, she doesn't want to say it is because she doesn't want to scare herself, She tells me that Biggie's a little for hunting these things. I'm crazy.
Sorry about that.
Awesome, you guys getting together and sharing your evidence with us. The more we learn, the more we don't know. Yeah. See, and that's the thing, though. When we're sharing the stuff with you guys, whatever, about them cloaking and mirror imaging and them, the dog man being with the Bigfoots and the pictures and all that, we're just showing you guys the evidence. I mean, we're not going to sit there and show you guys something that, it's not true, We go out, Josh tries to catch the Bigfoots with a dog man. He's got proof. I mean, he's got more than one picture. Biggie has more than one picture of them being together, So we can sit there and say for 100 that the Sasquatches hang with the Bigfoots. We can sit there and say that we know that they mirror image and cloak because we have the proof. I mean, we showed you guys the pictures. I have my own pictures that I caught myself, and Josh has his own pictures he caught himself. We shared them. We collabed together. I did the ball thing. He's doing the ball thing coming up, We're doing it. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. I gave Josh a tip from my hotspot about the traps. He gave me his knowledge about the traps when he stepped on one and went through his foot. He sees the stuff. I see the stuff. It's not stuff that we're making up. It's stuff that happened. And there's another thing too that Josh is looking out for now, which I brought to his attention. I was out in my active hotspot following the ridge line, tracking the Sasquatch going across the ridge line. I got going, and there was a tree break. And after that tree break on that side of the trail was a brush pile, which I call it a nesting spot, a hideout. I walked farther up the trail. There was another tree break, and right to the left of that, where the tree break was another hideout. I got farther up that trail, and there was another tree break, and off to the right of that was another hideout. Are they breaking these to label the hideouts? I got proof saying yes. The only thing I'm trying to do now is to say it's 100 fact is to have somebody else in their hotspot research this and see if they're doing the same thing there to show the credibility that is what's going on, and that's how they do it. Josh is now looking for that. Claw marks on the tree. You guys seen them. I showed 2 that were fresh and 2 little round spots. I showed another one that I caught in the live feed that was scratches across the tree. Now, I got my buddy looking out there at squatchtopic.pa is looking for scratch marks in the tree. Weasel is looking for scratch marks in the tree. Harold from OCST is looking for scratch marks and all that, and his spot, he's checking for the other signs too. When we get the evidence, we can actually come forward and say, yes, this is true and this is what happens. So until then, I can't say 100% is fact, but if we got it in more than one hot spot, we can come out and actually say it's 100% fact. Do I have a lot of theories on stuff? Yeah. Does Josh have a lot of theories on stuff? Yeah. Do I give him my ideals and he gives me his ideals? Well, sure. Do we share stuff back and forth? Well, yes. We talk me and this guy talks every day. Sometimes we're on the phone 10, 16. I mean, like we spent like the other day, we spent all day together on the phone. Like literally the whole day. He got up in the morning, I'm drinking my coffee, we're hanging out, we're talking, and you know, don't get us wrong, we cook and we do our dinner thing and we hang out, you know, he hangs out with his kids and all that, and I hang out with my girl and all that. We take time, you know, we do what we gotta do, and you know, but we talk literally every day. We don't miss a day that we don't talk. We collab together, we share information. We want to give the evidence to you guys to prove that the existence of these creatures, and we want you guys to have the evidence so when we come out we can say it's 100% fact. We don't want to throw we throw ideals out there, you know, theories, ideals, yes, but we want to prove it. And when we do prove it, we're going to come out and tell you the facts. And the facts are, these are the two facts that we found out that are 100% legit and true. The other thing we're working on is Biggie needs trail cams to do the X theory. I'm not going to say the other channel because I don't know if they want me to say it, but we have another channel that we collab with too that has the X, and they have credible evidence too of Josh's thing that's going on at the X. So we can pretty much say that that's 100% fact too. But Biggie wants to do it here too, and when we find the evidence, we can collab and share it. Yeah. Can you get through? Sorry.
We have to collaborate with each other because activity in Pennsylvania, same activity in Michigan. What's that? Same.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We're collabing with a dude in Oklahoma, a dude in Michigan, which is me, a dude in PA, which is Pennsylvania, which is Josh Joyner, and we collab with another guy in Ohio. Well, we share information. I'll just go ahead and say his name, Jack Riggs. Everybody knows him. You know, we've been sharing stuff. We tried to share stuff with the other guy. What's his name? ODU, Charles Mills, but he just ain't sharing information with us. So it is what it is.
Stuff about them cloaking and whatnot.
I mean, everybody has their own ideas, you know. Some people say that they're apes. Some people say they're human and apes. Some people say that, you know, they're not intelligent. Some say they're just a regular species. Some say this. Some say that. But when you can prove the evidence and show the evidence of what we're finding and what they're doing and how they're doing it and what kind of intelligence they actually have and how smart they are and all that, the evidence shows they're intelligent, 100% intelligent. Like I said, I told that from day one. If you could take a camera, shine it towards them, they duck. They know what a camera is. That's intelligence. They hide from trail cams. Intelligence. I mean, it's 100% intelligence. These things are smart, intelligent. They act to me when they're stealthy in the woods. That's why I lean towards the Native American thing. You know, I get on that subject, but Native Americans were like that too. You wouldn't have known an Indian was up on you if you were in the woods and you were a white man, you know, back in the day coming through. They would be right up on you. The whole clan could sneak right up on you and surround you, and you wouldn't even know it. The one would show himself, and he'd be like, "How?" You know, and then you're like, and then he's like, you know, like telling you, "Hey, what are you doing in these woods? These are my woods." And then you're like, "Well, it's just one of you, dude, and there's two of me. It's me and my buddy, you know." And then next thing you know, he laughs at you, and then he whistles, and then next thing you know, all of them pop out. It's the same thing the Sasquatches do. The same thing the Bigfoots do. Why do I think they're like that? That's because the evidence shows the TV structures. The Indians make TV structures. You know, the X's. I mean, it's incredible, man. It all leans to me towards the Native American ways, you know, that these Sasquatches are using. And could Indians, Native Americans build fire? Well, sure they could. You know, they had big old bonfires and all that, and did their, you know, spiritual things around the fires and all that. You know, could the Bigfoots learn that? Well, yeah, they could have learned that. Could they cook their food? Well, yeah, they could cook their food. Have I found spots in the hot spot or whatever of fires? Yes, I have. Little bitty fires. They make like a little spot, it looks like, and then they like make it, and then they level it off. I found this stuff. You know, the research shows. You know, Do I think they're cooking my food? Well, yes, I think they cook food. You know, would you want to eat your food raw? I mean, I'm saying. And we have this other theory too. Whatever, it's just a theory. We know that they eat plants. We know that they eat all that kind of stuff. I know they eat bark or whatever for medicine and all that. I've been finding evidence. Do they eat grapes? No. You know how I know this? They won't touch them at the hot spot. In PA, they won't touch them. They're poisonous to them. They won't touch them.
Same with dogs. If you give a dog
We've learned this evidence over the years.
Yeah, grapes are poisonous.
Randjam says another race of I don't know how you say that. Homo sapiens, I think. Different techniques and teachings. Yeah. Awesome. You guys are getting together and sharing your evidence with us. More we learn, the more we do. Oh, yeah, we read that. Okay. He said typos. Yeah. But, yeah, that's the reason why we wanted to get on here. This is a new feature that YouTube allowed us to do, so we can actually do podcasts and come together and talk to you guys and share evidence and all that. So I'm glad to be here and part of doing this with Squatch Topic, and me and Squatch Topic do it for the same reasons, guys. We do it out of the love of the creature, and we do it because we want to do it. You know, we like to bring you guys along with us or whatever. Yeah, the camera system gets a little annoying and all that because you know you can't really get up on them, you can't really watch them and study them or whatever when you're worried about the phone and all that. You know, so we do solos and stuff too. You know, but we love doing this. It's a passion of mine. I've always been infatuated with Bigfoot. You've seen my truck, you know that. You know I'm Bigfoot everything. I love Bigfoots. You know why? I seen them when I was younger, and instead of me getting scared of the creature, I decided to make a love and a passion for it. Josh, he loves it. You know, it's a thing that you know his wife, like he said, his wife told him straight up, "Hey, these things are real." He laughed at her. Years went by. You know, they didn't talk about it. And then she came to him when he got the evidence, or whatever. And she's like, "Ha ha, I told you so." You know, I mean, it's there. You know, now what does he do? He's like me. He's in love with the. He's fascinated with the creature. It's like you get addicted, dude. It's like a drug. You know, you gotta have it. The more. You want to know everything about it. You want to, you know, dedicate your life to this thing. And I see why people come on and they say, "Man, I've been studying Bigfoots for 30 years." You know, they die of old age and all that, studying these creatures for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Just because once you get into it, you're addicted and you're hooked, and you find evidence, you want proof, you want to get right up on it. Like me, I want to get up so close enough to them I can talk to them, shake their hands, cook with them, eat with them, know, you know, like be part of the family. Josh wants to be able to just hand them a bag of apples from hand to hand.
I just want to hand them.
Squatch Topic said, "I want to hand them a bag of apples from hand to hand." I want to live with them, you know, but
Hey, I want to
study them. I want to know them. I want to know everything about them. You know, I think they're an amazing creature. And for them to be able to hide from us for so many years, I mean, don't get me wrong, they get caught. You know, people. That's why I said people all over the world had hieroglyphics, writing on walls. Everybody tells stories. Everybody has, you know, from all over the world saying that these creatures are real. You know, showing evidence that they're real. And yet everybody says that you got all these little haters out there, little groups or whatever. Oh, there is no such thing as a Bigfoot. Well, how do you know? Put boots on the ground, get out there and get dirty like we do, and you'll find the evidence. You know what you're looking for, you'll find it.
I've been doing this for.
No, you know, it's not. Come on now. Come on, cross out. It's not staged. You're not going out and staging the themes and filming later. Yeah, we don't go out and stage nothing. Like when my camera cut off the other day, that was because my phone died or whatever, and I didn't stage nothing. All I did was hung up glow sticks, you know. And then nothing really happened after we came back, you know. So it just shows you we Because if you're gonna stage it, your camera's gonna go off. You're gonna come back on and be like, "Man, did you guys see this? Check this out." You know, we don't do that. I came back on and then I just went back to filming and doing what I was doing. There was nothing that really happened exciting after that. You know, when the camera went out, and you know, it's just my camera died, and I don't know why my phone died, and I put it on the charger and got you guys back on, and we were back on the hunt. I don't have time to stage stuff. I don't have time to edit it and put in stuff and stick in screams and hollers and knocks and whoops, and I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I don't know how to do that. I ain't got time for it. I can barely run my camera. That's a nice shirt, Josh.
That's what we're working on. This is a prototype.
Yeah, that's nice, bro.
And
Uh-oh, somebody posted in the somebody posted on my stuff. You know what's kind of funny is, I mean, not to sit there and say that, but you remember how somebody just sat there and said something about the phone and all that?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let me get this situated here where I don't get in trouble for no videos or nothing I'm not supposed to show. But watch this. I'm not to say anything bad, you know, but watch this.
topic on the slate.
Okay, let me turn this around. Right here on this is written from a dude called The Great Outdoors Biggie. I don't know who that guy is, but I want to know how come every time something happens to your phone, always dies, then something always happens. Wow, you got bad luck with the phone. So let's see the trail cams of these guys. Don't you have trail cams all over Whistlers? Somebody posted that. But speaking of that, you know, every time something happens, the cam dies or something, you know, or you know, it was funny somebody said that, and then somebody posted that. Why is it showing my wall?
Trying to get nice lines going for us. And great equipment.
Last time.
All right.
Still on this, and I'm gone for the day.
Right on.
I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. I bet you. Oh wait, it is dinner time, ain't it? Josh, your feet is froze. Here, let me do them. The weasel files. Yeah, I like that with the alien. You know what's funny is I ordered that same sticker or whatever. I have it coming from my truck. They don't have the alien above it, the spaceship above it though, but that's still awesome. But I ordered that same sticker or whatever so I could put it on my truck, and I'm gonna call it the weasel files. It is. I do. I have it. Let me see. It's funny though. That's funny you showed that. But yeah, I have it coming or whatever. I'm calling it the weasel files. Sticker I'm putting on my truck. I gotta go into my computer here. Man, I gotta upload this thing again. Move it.
I think that's
Okay. Well. All right here. I don't want to show the other stuff I got coming for the channel, so if it doesn't pop up. All right, let me move y'all over to here for a minute, over to my messy spot. I got a few things coming for the channel, so I don't want to reveal it yet until it's time. But anyway, I have this right here. See it, Josh? That's the sticker that I got for the Great Outdoors Biggie's truck. And it's called, the name of it is called the Weasel Files. I got it dedicated to Weasel. Ain't that cool though? It's the same one, bro. Look.
I shouldn't have did this picture.
That's actually kind of cool though, because that reminds me of one of them things in the woods.
Wendigo.
Yeah. It's kind of awesome.
My daughter got so mad at me over that because she wanted to wear it, but I didn't want her to get her face scratched from it.
I ordered this one too, or whatever. It ain't came in yet, but I ordered this one, and it's going out to a member on the channel.
I like that.
Being Native American arrowhead and a Bigfoot or whatever, you can pretty much guess who that's going to.
Mr. Mouse.
It's going to Miss Ramona. Yep.
Yo, guys, seriously, I got into so deep of researching my area that, here, I'll show you. Let me flip this around. I even went and got all the mining schematics. That property. Work on them. I have the maps. Right here. Around here is where they be popping out, but I think they're coming from across the road. I really
two Biggie on there. Biggie. I ordered these ones too. I don't know if anybody can see it. This one here, one of these are going out my truck. Another one is getting sent out to a member of the channel, Miss Ramona. I have one in for you.
It's a
One
mine.
is going on my truck, and I have another one to give away.
Mines are mining tunnels. Site 2. See. Site is, yeah. Site 2.
Actually, I never even checked my mailbox, bro. They might even be here.
Trust me, I know my area. I know where all the mining like I research a spot before. Property lines. I can show you pictures of the names. I can't.
Nope, nothing.
Man, with the sasquatch tree peeking, this is what we got it on. Right there.
Is that one of them like telescope type deals or whatever? That's night vision?
It's the handheld camcorder kind of thing.
It's like a handheld camcorder, but it does night vision, and it's a telescope.
I'll show you.
Does it do night vision?
Yeah.
She says my husband's nice clean cut now. You see that? I'm joking. I bet you're laughing though.
Go eat something. I didn't eat yet.
You said you're gonna go eat. Somebody said I never got an email. OCST said he never got the email. Saw games and beats. Hi, how you doing? Never seen you here before, but hey, how you doing? This channel here is about anything to do in the great outdoors. We do Sasquatch here. We do ghost hunting. We do fishing, hiking, hunting. We do gun videos. We do anything in the great outdoors. Squatchtopic.pa. You can pretty much guess what that's about. Says it in the title. Squatch Topic. Yeah, nice to have you. Join to the channels. Mine's the Great Outdoors Biggie YouTube channel, and you can check us on the Facebook chat group at the Great Outdoors Biggie. The guy below me does Bigfoot hunts. His channel is Squatch Topic PA, and you can also check him on the Facebook chat group at Squatch Topic PA.
Let me see. Go on the Gmail.
We do a lot of lives too, so if you like live stuff, we do a lot of lives. We go out and hunt live at nighttime. In the daytime, we hunt Sasquatches. We do all sorts of stuff. We do ghost videos at nighttime, daytime. You know, it's just whatever you like, whatever you're into. You know, feel free to come in and join. You can come in into the chat groups and talk anytime you want. You can come into the lives and talk anytime you want. We just ask, you know, that you keep it, you know, keep it friendly. We don't really like fighting and arguing and all that, you know, but it happens, you know. We're all humans, but yeah, check us out. Yeah, you're more than welcome to stay too. I mean,
so we got 16 entered into for the free cast giveaway.
if you live in Michigan or whatever, you know, you can always come out on the hunt, man. I'm looking for another team member. If anybody in Michigan wants to, you know, get out there and, you know, do it, whatever, with me, come on down. Get a hold of me. Anybody wants us to do a site, you know, like investigate a site, whatever, you know, you got activity or, you know, a hot spot or whatever, and we got permission to do it, let's do it. Same thing with PA, you know, he's down with doing other stuff too, you know, so.
Yeah.
You guys got a hot spot you want to get together and go do? Hit us up.
Our rules. React to different stimuli. I know what you can and cannot do there. So if I tell you, it ain't me being a prick, it's I know.
Ramona said your speaker's going on and off, Josh.
Not only that, it's
It's been doing that for like a half an hour now or so or more. Miss Ramona, did you see? Biggie showed something for you. Something's got your name on it. I'm just waiting on your other two to come in so I can mail them out to you. I did not forget about you.
Yeah. Watch toy. All right.
I know it's awesome, huh? I showed the other one too, whatever that I got coming for you. It actually looks sweet. I gotta hold the camera like this for a second over to the side, before I show. Because I got some other stuff coming for the channel, but I don't want to reveal it yet until it's time. But let me give you. I really like this one. I mean, I like that one with the face too. I'm putting that on my truck too. I got an extra one too to give away. But I have this one on the way too. The reason why I picked this out, the meaning behind this is Native American arrowhead, and the Sasquatch or whatever. So that was my thoughts behind it, because we're native, and it really stuck out to me, and I really liked it. So that is coming for you.
Here. This is a project.
It's on its way. It just ain't here yet. And because you said you wanted a couple Bigfoot stickers, I have another one coming for you.
These are toys.
This is more for the reason why the thought behind this one is for people that are following behind you, even though you're doing 105, they probably won't be able to see it, but it's hard to see. The Bigfoot that has his foot up, whatever, and it says "believe" across the bottom of it. That one is on its way too.
Me and my kid built this together.
Oh, is that the one? The dinosaur one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is sweet though. I can't believe how much detail went into that and how much time and thought you put into that. You guys put into that to build that. Yeah, that's neat. You gotta have good patience for the stuff like that.
Here, I'll show it. Blue. Stop, buddy. Check this out.
Yeah, look at all the detail in that.
Quit looking at my hand, buddy. You're making me move the mouse. yeah. You see how we have this set up? Blue, quit looking at my hand, buddy.
Was you still thinking about gifting that?
Gifting what?
That. At one time, he was telling me he was thinking about gifting it to them to play with. Yeah. Oh, Saw Games and Beats is heading out. See you later. Let me see. I found a video on your channel. That I think would be very interesting. So I'm going to watch it and I'll be subscribing to you. All right. Well, there's two channels. There's the Great Outdoors Biggie and there's also squatchtopic.pa. But yeah, we look forward to seeing you in the future. More than welcome to hang out and stop by anytime. Join our chat groups too.
Saturday night.
Come on in and have a chat.
Live Squatch expeditions.
On our videos, when you watch them or whatever, I give out my phone number. So if you want to call me and ask me any questions, anything you want to know, or anything, just hit me up anytime. Or I'll give out information to you, whatever you want. You want to know anything, if you have any thoughts or whatever, just hit me up. The way you see me on cam is the same way I'm off cam. I'm no different. I don't hide nothing.
Yeah, I'm a goofball.
Well, I mean, I'm a goofball on cam too, so it's just people don't like me being a goofball on cam. They want me to be down right to the point.
Well, I am what I am.
So I try to make people laugh, but some people just ain't in the laughing mood.
My family's gonna be home soon, so
Okay. All right. Well, let's wrap it up then. I'm Biggie from the Great Outdoors Biggie YouTube channel. You can check me on the Facebook group at the Great Outdoors Biggie. Holla.
channel, shoot me an email, type cast for the subject, and then in the message you put your YouTube handle in there, get put in for that free cast. 100% free, 100% legit, and was casted live, so you know where it came from.
We love you all. Y'all take care. We'll see all y'all in the great outdoors.
You feel like something's watching? More than likely.
It's probably watching it, so keep on a squatching, and I'll keep on a watching.
Care, guys.
See how I changed it around for you? Love you guys.